And we're live. Good evening. Wow, Buddy Carfano in here first, right at 8.
In 2 more minutes.
Kim's trying to get in here. And Inspector Bruce, right at 8. Good evening, Senior and Sons. Good evening from Northeast Arkansas. Let's see what else is going on. I'm distracted by stuff. Let's see. Yeah, and we got some pictures. See this station wagon. Man, I remember riding in one of these when I was a kid. We had friends that had one. I rode around in that thing. Seemed normal at the time. The 4 fins on the back look a little bizarre by today's standards. But yeah, I kind of like it. JB, how you doing? Hey, JB, you sent me a bunch of pictures, and I got them in line next. So we're gonna be showing those. Crashes Roadrunner. Garage, good evening. And Kim, I think if you're just stopping in, Kim slid in and right out. I don't know what she's doing. She's combing her hair or something. I don't know, but she's close by. There was another one here that I had friends that had one. Let's see if I can bring it up. It's just a couple of interesting ones that. Yeah, that one. 59 Chevy. It was green, too. It was just like that. And we sat there and rode backwards in that thing with big old fins back there. But I remember that thing. Hey, Ray, how you doing? So, yeah, that was another one I rode around in as a kid. I remember they had that thing, and then in 1965, they bought a brand new 65 Ford wagon. And that was gone, and the 65 Ford seemed like the thing to have at the time. And so they got a new car, of course, that was exciting. So, man, I don't know what else to say here. I'm kind of lost without Kim right at the beginning. I could talk all day. Yeah, but I can't get started. And Ray's going, woo, woo, 59. Yeah, 59. Hey, do you have a wagon? I don't think you have a wagon. You might have a 59 wagon. I don't know. You've got all kinds of 59 Chevy stuff. Those fins made a good bar tabletop. Yeah, and they didn't go all the way across in the back. They swooped down in the middle. God, if they went all the way across in the back, that'd be a table. But yeah, they're a table on the sides, aren't they? And then I had friends down the street that had a 60 Chevy wagon, which was very much like this, but the fins are more squared off. But same kind of deal, So, and it was a Kingswood wagon. And this one, I don't remember what it was. Let's see here. JB says, my mom had 2 59 Chevys, an Impala convertible and a Biscayne business coupe. I was to get one, and my brother was to get one, but he decided to take both. Oh, jeez. Studio. Good evening. Where's the baddie at? The baddie? The baddie. Let's see. Talking about Kim. Yeah, Kim's in another room. I think she's combing her hair or something. I don't know what she's doing. She's almost ready. No, not washing your hair. I said combing your hair. I can hear her back there. Ray says, the like button is available for those that need it. Thank you. Yeah. So I don't know how many of you in here last night. Actually, it was early this morning. We were doing a test on us, not everybody else. We were testing the narrow screen, like make it easier for people with their phone. So
Will I do that?
So she's here. Kim,
okay.
Good to see you.
Let the games begin. Here, I'm going to go to big for just a moment.
To big? Big. Look at your eyes, man. Whoa. Okay. It's a lot of eye business there.
It's just a filter.
It's just a filter.
He doesn't like when I wear makeup.
I don't like it when it goes away. Looks like tears going back.
Well, those are tears because I just jammed my contacts in a big hurry.
See,
Welcome, everyone.
And I have Welch's, some kind of pomegranate juice that I'm going to pour in. It's to
Tuesday night with Buff and Kim. Live from Clarksville, Tennessee. I am Kim of Kim Fixes Things. I'm here with Buff Del Campo, the namesake of the Buff Del Campo channel, and your host. And we are here to entertain and interact with our friends. We are not in the shop. We were in the shop last night. We are in our studio. We have our magical green screen that allows us to be in lots of places. We're here with this old car, and we could travel through time. Here we are in our dyno room. Amazing. Amazing. It really, truly is. We can look at photos that viewers send to us, viewers being you in the chat, to buffdelcampo@gmail.com. If you're here live, we'll get them right away. What's wrong? You're looking at me like you can't see me. You can see me right there. You don't have to turn around.
Your mouth. I see this like little smiley things that are, I don't know what it is. I look at it, it just looks like a dark spot on one side. I don't know.
It's makeup. I might have
smudged it. Yeah, you smudged it a little bit. Todd Saw. Hi, friends. I have Buff and Kim on one monitor and super late model racing at Volusia on the other.
Neat.
That sounds interesting. Oh, this is good. I put this pomegranate juice in here.
Pomegranate flavored water.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's going to send us a picture of a tire on an ambulance. That sounds great.
Okay. Ambulance is sort of like a station wagon.
So, we...
QuickBooks ad already. Wow. And a Papa John's ad.
I want to say welcome.
You get some points for that.
Oh, you do. That's right. People who tell us about advertisements get 2 points for telling us about the advertisers. Thank you to the advertisers for paying for all the kilobits.
They're not even notifying us now. We didn't get notified of that, but they're sending them out. So, yep.
They're just slipping them out. They don't even care anymore. They're not telling us. They need to pay for the data centers. They got to.
And Luis is here.
Think, where are they putting all these kilobits? Data centers. We're contributing to the problem. We're going to have to lower our resolution to save the planet.
Oh, come on. Okay, so.
Just saying. You're jumping ahead. I got to go through the things.
Okay.
Can I go through the things? Because then I can make us small.
Todd Saw, what is Los Algodones? Oh, it's on my hat. That is a town in Mexico, right on the border of the U.S. and right where. Can you imagine where Southern California and
tourist trap?
Southern California and Arizona come together. It's right there in Mexico, and it's a town I used to go into a lot and bought my medication.
You get your cheap meds.
Get my cheap meds.
Cheap Mexican
doctors, and their service is so good.
Whatever you need down there.
It's just amazing, that place. It's a town of about 3,000 people, and they have more dental clinics there than any city in the world.
Cheap, yeah, Mexican dentists, all above the board. Okay, so now that I've completely lost my... Guys, it was 73 degrees today.
I'm sitting here in a t-shirt. I'm warm.
We opened the windows.
We had,
Blow
windows
the stink out.
It was good.
It was nice. It was really nice. That's just today only.
JB
today
says
only.
Specs ad, Texas Liquor Store.
All right, you get
They're
2 points, JB. Yeah, paying for all of these kilobits. We are in full HD. Hopefully you guys can see us clearly with all these bits. And we've had pretty stable internet, man. Even through all this ice storm and everything, we've been able to get out.
Don't talk too soon.
I'm just saying, we have had a really good string of bad luck that we have been able to stream so much. Welcome to everybody who's watching after the stream. There's a lot of people who are not able to be here right at this moment, and we appreciate you coming around. We hope we can be entertaining, and we're going to do a lot of talking to the chat, because those are the people here live, and this is kind of what we do from the studio, is talk extra with people who show up. We appreciate it a lot. But if you can't do that and you're watching after, thank you very much. I'm awarding those people 5 points because I never give them points, right? That also counts for people who cannot chat because they are on a device like a television or something like that. We appreciate you. There's your points for tonight. What else? I have so many things.
Well, here Tanner sent this ambulance tire picture.
Oh, that's not safe. Tanner, I think they got their money out of that tire.
Are you out going 100 miles an hour with patients in the back of that?
Well, it looks like there's something a little bit out of wonkus. Because it's just on the outside of the tire. They're not getting their money's worth of that inner tread there.
There's more tread.
There was a lot more meat that could have been used there.
Okay, so we're back to our wagons. And then there's a question here. Where was it? Oh, Todd Saw. Did you ever have a shot at tequila in Los Algodones? No, I did not. When I'm in another country and I don't speak the language well, the last thing I need to do is be getting drunk. I had a beer there one time with a meal, but I had quite a bit to eat, so I didn't really even feel it. But no, generally I don't drink when I'm out, especially in somebody else's country where I don't know the laws and the police and all that. Man.
Braden says he's on his way to the Dollar General. Well, okay, when you get back, you can watch when you get back. Tanner says that tire is cupped and showing cords. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Okay, so we talked about the people who weren't here, the people who are here. We're going to try to read the names of the people before we read their comments because not everybody can see the chat replay or even the live chat feed. So we'll try and connect you as best we can to our little club, our little group of car people and content creators. And a bunch of our friends will stop in, say hello, ask you to drop a like on whatever recent thing they've done, and then not say anything else. And that's fine because we want everybody to find some success.
Before it scrolls by, Ray says it's 70s yesterday, down to 50s today. We had our 70s today. Oh yeah, after the cold, this is nice.
What a relief. But it's going to cool off and rain and such, but we're not going to have this much ice and snow out there. It's all gone. So that's awesome. Mean Street Mopar is here. Welcome in.
Ray, I did see.
Faith is here. Welcome in. Hope you're feeling a little better.
I've got quite a stack of emails. I did see something there from you, so it's here.
Buddy Carvano asks if you would eat the worm in the tequila.
Tequila I've had, there's no worm in it.
Oh gosh, that's some cheap tequila. It doesn't have a worm.
No, what I had.
Would you, if there was a worm, hypothetically, would you eat it?
I had some tequila with some people in Arizona that were, there's a lot of Hispanic people there.
It's a simple question.
And I had Patron. There's different levels of it, and it's the most expensive Patron, and they were sharing it, so I had a little, but I didn't see any worm in there.
So the question still remains. You've ducked the question.
Would I eat it?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to eat a worm out of a bottle.
Why? Because Buff Del Campo is not insane.
A worm eater.
He's not insane. Okay. I don't know. If I think of any more announcements, I'll let you know. I have a feeling I was incomplete, but now I can get little. Look at this. Look at this. I can make a shrink. Boo! Look, we're little.
Tanner says, I'm getting Valentine's ad now. Too bad I'm single. Let's see.
You got all the young ladies.
You got almost a week to go. It's Saturday, isn't it?
It was just like a week or two ago that you were talking about going on dates with your ex.
Let's see.
I know you're all right. Try. You don't need no.
This is t-shirt weather in Oklahoma the past couple of days. Yeah, it was so cold, and now we get so warm for winter, and it's probably going to go back to like a normal winter where it's a little bit cold here. I hope.
Todd Saw is asking what color we plan for the Del Camino to be. Last comment.
Okay, well, he had another comment up above. It says, I drank a lot in Mexico around 1976 to 86. Good times at very different times. Wouldn't think of doing that again.
Right.
Okay, so what I plan to do with that is paint it the same color that it is, because I don't want to do the door jambs. I don't want to do under the hood. I don't want to do the engine compartment. You know, Mopars, that whole engine compartment, everything on that body is the same color, and a color change is quite a project. It means pulling the engine out, sanding everything in there, pulling everything away from the firewall, and it's just an enormous job. And I think it'll look kind of good if it's just a stock color. What you looking for, Kim? Something.
I want to put stripes on it.
On the Ute?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
Going on dates the week after Valentine's Day is like the clearance sale after Christmas.
Oh, shoot! Oh, man, you guys are really, really hard.
Kim's
I
doing
want
something.
stripes like this.
Oh, I want a car like that.
Well, not like that car, but these kinds of stripes.
See, if I had Tanner's
with
car,
the 3 or 4 colors progressively,
if I had Tanner's car, I'd be making it into a little van like this.
or like this
'Cause I did-
truck. See
and
how
I-
it's got the colored stripes
Oh,
out.
you like that
I
stuff.
like that kind of stripes. If we don't put it on your car, we're gonna have to put it on my car. See, not this, not this, not this.
Wrong direction.
No. And not this. No, not this. And not this. No,
But see those stripes you like, that was a Ford thing. It's not even a Mopar thing.
we own Fords.
Oh, scroll back up again. There was a good car. What is that? That's that right there. That's a Monaro, isn't it?
Says
It's an older
SS on the
Monaro. And then if you go up just a little bit above that one, there's a Dodge with stripes kind of like what you like.
Yeah, but I don't like the way those are done.
Okay.
Anyways, back to it.
You did send a picture of your Pinto. Okay.
We'll bring up a picture of his Pinto. Do it now.
Jeez.
Do it now. Oh my gosh, I need to see the Pinto pictures.
You've never seen his Pinto?
But I want to see the horse. A Pinto's a horse, right?
Well, this is just sort of it's just an older, like he used it like a shop truck. It's
Oh, don't be so hard on your horse.
it's something that's kind of cool, but
All right, the horse joke is over.
okay. These are going to be way out of order.
See?
Well, see that one. I had one
It's
of
got the
those.
stripes.
I had one of those. I'd take it out of the crate like that. He took all the wood off and then a hairdryer, not a hairdryer, a heat gun, took all that phony baloney wood off and have to weld up all
yeah,
those
the
holes.
Wood. See, I don't want the wood, but stripes like that with the dark brown, the light brown, and then the yellow.
But
Just
then
they're supposed to be. The yellow is supposed to space between the two. So
well, then I put the panels on it, and I had the interior panels, so they were all carpeted and everything. And then I painted it black, or actually I had a guy paint it black and clear coated it. It looked really good. And I had slotted bags like that, but they were anodized gold. And I thought that looked so good. And the grill was black, bumpers were black, everything was blacked out. It just was
Picture it didn't happen.
That was the thing.
I don't believe it.
I have a picture of that car somewhere. It's actually a picture of my old little house, and it's sitting there in front of it. So,
Okay.
I've got to. I'll run across it one day. Scan it. Look at that in front of it. He's got a '57 Ford truck.
Yes. It says V on the front. Other good news is the shop is not frozen anymore either.
It never froze. You kept it from freezing.
We kept making a little fires, so it never got below freezing. So like the difference, it makes a big difference because like everything is warm. And with a nice warm day today, the whole shop is warmed up a lot. Like all the tools and equipment and the car and the stove and the paint, everything is not frozen already. So when we go back to working, we'll be able to get some stuff done, maybe.
Vintage says I'm planning to take it out of the crate. You know, one day I'm going to get a Ford Country Squire, one of the ones with the wood in the side. And instead of the wood in there, I want to put bricks in there because I think that they're heavy, you know, and the cars look heavy. And wouldn't that look good with bricks?
On what?
Where the wood is normally.
On that little Pinto?
No, on a Ford, the big Ford, the Country Squire, but they have the same
Um,
wood. And I think the bricks would be more appropriate than the wood. Ray says, I've had 2 Vega wagons. Don't have any digital pics, though. One stock 4-banger with a 5-speed and one with a 455 Buick and a 400 turbo hydro. Really? How did you get that in there? I did quite a few cooling systems with small block Chevys.
Frame stretcher.
Frame stretchers. Well,
all right, I get to make my coffee because I was not ready and he started the stream. So you guys are in charge of Buck Del Campo.
Senior says, yeah, bricks. Wouldn't that look
Bricks.
cool? Yeah, and you could buy that brick that's like
Mike shares your sense of humor.
it's like 3D bricks, and you could put it in there. It just
Oh my
like
gosh, the plastic ones and airbrush it so it looks really, really.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that look good?
You would too.
Oh, I'd do that.
You know what we should do? We should mold them from fiberglass and then build a whole car out of bricks.
Don't tempt me.
Good, because I'm not doing it. That's a lot
We
of
could
work.
do that with a big Chrysler product, like a C-body Chrysler. Make it something that's all smashed up already and just make it out of bricks. Okay, what am I going to do without Kim here? I'm going to read chat, I guess. Luis is going on about 73 Buick Riviera with Rugrats, and let's see, Vintage says 57 F350 is my dad's. It's on military axles. There's no engine in it. I worked at a place when in 1970, I was 16 years old, and I worked in a place where I had to drive out to a big greenhouse, so 1 acre greenhouse, and they gave me a truck to drive in. It was a 57 Ford. I think it was a half-ton truck. Had a Y block, 3-speed on the column, and I drove it back and forth to that place. It's kind of cool. Finish says that Pinto of mine weighs 2,380 pounds without the driver. You have a small engine in that, don't you? I think you have the 2000. I think that's what you said. Rugrats Go Wild Chasing Used Cars 1980. Man, I remember 80 well. Oh, Kurt Russell. Okay. Hey, Dougster's here. Good evening. Senior son, I sent a picture of a red station wagon I took at George Ray's Wildcat drag strip. Okay, I got a real stack of emails there, so I'll try to get to them. But and Tim's here too. Main Street Mopar. Okay, yeah, and Tim, a Lego Ford Squire. And Olive's here.
Oh, the Lego one would kick butt.
Where are the Mercury Turnpike cruiser wagons? Sharp cars for Ford product. Okay, we gotta move on with the wagons. I'm gonna start. Let's see. How can I get to where I was? I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna start going to. I think JB sent most of these in. Yep, there's one that JB sent in. I don't know what that is. That logo on the side. What is that? I mean, it's an Oldsmobile wagon, but I don't know what that looks like. The Ohio Highway Patrol logo with the tire with the wings, but I don't know what that is. Oh, JB says 77 Indy 500. They had a station wagon there. Okay. Kim likes these kind of pictures, so I want her to come back. Oh, yeah, here you go. Official pace car, May 30th, 1970. And then this one, here's the stuff you like. The old.
Wait a minute, that wagon was the pace car? For real?
I don't think it was the pace car. I think it was just, it says official pace car. I don't know, did they use a wagon with the top like that?
Is that real, or did someone just... That's awesome!
I don't think they used that for the pace car. Big old Herky station wagon going around there 100 miles an hour. I got a Hello Fresh and a Tide Stick ad. Getting a lot of ads. What's going on? Okay, and this is a bunch of Ramblers. 1959 Ramblers. I had to look at that grill for a second to figure that out. Of course, Rambler didn't have a truck, so they're pulling around with a Dodge truck. But that's the size truck they used to use. They use the big semis now, but that's what they used to use when I was a kid. Senior and Sons, Five Guys hamburger commercial. 2 points for that.
How come it takes 5 guys to make a hamburger?
Says here, says, I could not understand the ads on the way in, but I was assured they would make a fine gift for someone. Okay. These ads seem to be coming fast. They're not warn. They used to warn us of the ads, and I don't know why that's not happening. Something changed. Vintage says the ads know I'm buying a house and looking for a woman. No.
But isn't everyone?
Marry somebody that already has a house, so she can't take yours. Just go out and buy a house for somebody. Oh, man. Okay, so, Kim, you like these kind of pictures, don't you?
Now,
huh?
Are those new vehicles sitting up there?
I'm sure they are. They're 1959 Ramblers.
What's the one
behind the second one back on the top?
Yeah, it looks different than all
That's
the others.
a Rambler American. That's a small car, and then the other ones are their big cars. The Classics and the Ambassadors are the big cars.
Wingading cars.
Yeah, they had. It's like they had this thing, and somebody said, "Oh, you got to put fins on it," and they went, and they stuck those on there.
Well, how many more years did they put those fins on before they were done with them?
62 was the change.
Oh, wow.
59, 60, maybe 60.
And what kind of truck?
That's a Dodge truck.
Okay.
Here's 64 Dodge on the assembly line, I guess.
Boom! Boom!
Yeah. Impact, putting the headlights in.
Same plant circa 1964, it says in the little caption.
Plant, but and that is the 64 Dodge. Here's the house I'm buying. Is the kind man buys after getting divorced. It's small and not great for much more than a couple with one child. My buddy raised 2 daughters in it. Does it have a big garage? There's the answer. Does it have a big garage? You want a house? You want to buy a 10-car garage and then a little room and a bathroom with a shower. That's what you need.
And the other stuff's optional as long as the garage is big enough. Everything else is optional.
JB says they're aiming headlights.
If the garage is big enough, you can just park your house in the garage.
And here's some 1968 Fords.
Man, that's a train carload. And there's
a bunch of cars there. They're all wagons. Wow, all wagons.
No. Are they all wagons?
What would guess was the pace car for the Indy 500 1954? I think that's your birth year. It is. I'm going to guess. This is just a swift guess. A Lincoln? Maybe a Lincoln. But I don't know. Dexter Sr., you got married when I was 1. I don't know. Am I right? I really don't know. I'm just taking a swift guess because they were racing Lincolns back then on some. I don't know what the races were, but something in Mexico. I think they were racing big Lincolns, big 2-door Lincolns. There you go. Hoods. I wonder if that's hoods or that's the end of something else. The house has a decent-sized shop. Yep, that's good. That's a really good thing. Mean Street says I'm getting a chance to cross the Indy swap meet off my bucket list. Getting my W2 heads from Jed.
From Jed? Okay.
Also possibly getting my liquid scatter shield from Indirect Connection too.
Great. Congratulations.
And Duxter says fabulous Hudson Hornet. Is that what it was? Was the pace car in 54? Nice. I remember throwing rocks at these on a train. Jeez.
Mike.
JB 54 Dodge. I don't know. Kim, tomorrow is my 47th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations. Wow. Big congratulations to you and your wife.
Look at this.
You better give her something nice.
Braden says, I have a Rockstar Fruit Punch energy drink. I just look at it as 240
megabytes of caffeine.
Yeah, megabytes, milligrams of caffeine.
Download your caffeine.
Dougster says that's Chuds. Chevrolet. Todd saw 54 Dodge Royale, 55 Chevy Bel Air was the next year. See, I didn't know that.
Braden got a Hims ad. That's 2 points.
Hims ad.
Luis got a Duracell ad. It's 2 points.
Braden,
you can't say that.
Just take that off. Sorry about that.
I guess you can say that.
But I just don't want it up there. People are gonna go watch this later, and there's the audience that's probably older than you are.
Yeah.
You're too old for that.
You'll offend the old people.
You're too old for that. That's like 16-year-old stuff.
It's not that people are too young to see that. It's that people are too old.
No, it's just sort of childish. I don't know. Let's see, vintage. I had to call around just to get my W-2 for taxes. Yeah, I got my I'm on Social Security, so it's a 1099. I got it today.
Oh. That's because you haven't got the mail since December. Oh my gosh.
No, we didn't get the mail during the whole.
We got mail from before Christmas.
Well, that was
today.
That was not. I think
we got a Christmas card from Don and Wendy English.
But I think that
who I have not seen yet. When they come in, somebody remind me to thank them because
Senior Sons. Thank you guys.
We got a Christmas card from.
Hidden in the shop. Okay, what did I say?
His gift. Hidden in the shop for his anniversary.
Oh, I see. A dude in class sprayed atomized energy drink into his nose on Saturday. Half an hour later, he was throwing up in the bathroom. This is a class like for ambulance drivers.
He learned. I'll tell you that. He learned something. Whew.
I did. Oh yeah, it's 55 Nomad. And somebody hogged the rear wheel wells way out on that one. I did something really stupid one time. I was working in a welding shop and soldering and all this, and I had all this black crap in my nose. And I got in the shower, and it was horrible. Now I could smell it, and I put a little soap on my finger. Tried to wash the inside of my nose out. That burned. I mean, my nose burned for a half an hour. And I was flushing it out with water. I'll never do that again. I'm sure it was clean. Craig May, what's up? Hey, Craig, I answered your question earlier before we came on about you said you tried to send pictures from your phone and couldn't. I put the email address there. We'll put it up again. But I don't know if you got email on your phone, you can probably go in there and attach a picture that's stored on your phone somewhere. I love the Indy Pace cars. I have thousands of pics of Indy Pace cars, support cars, festival cars, official trucks. That's pretty good. What's behind that Nomad anyway?
I don't know. Olive asked.
Oh, the Mercury?
Or said that she thinks that energy drinks taste bad. They do that on purpose so people think it's working. I'm not even kidding.
No, Braden, it's not too old. It's just kind of
too old to talk about.
It's just kind of crude the way it was. Just forget it, Let's see.
You're fine.
You're fine. You're fine. I mean, we didn't give you a timeout or anything. I just didn't want that in the chat like for the rest of forever. JB 49 through 51 Mercury. Yeah, it's a big Merc from back then. JB says Nomads had the radius wheel wells factory. You know, did they? Because I thought, or maybe they did it in 55, but they didn't in 56 or 7. I don't know. Kim.
Yes.
Can you look up Chevy Nomad wagon, 56 or 57, because he says they did have them, and they may have. I don't know. I thought that was something people did. Maybe it's just some years they did that.
Did what? I didn't understand what we were looking for.
Yeah, just put that up. Okay, see the 56, right above Kim's head, does not have the radius wheel wells. Those are all 56s.
Well,
okay.
I put 56. You want
okay.
to put
55. Put 55. Oh, yeah, the 55 are all radiused out. And then, because I've seen 56s and 57s with this wheel well. And then 1957, those are the 3 years for the Nomad, for the good Nomad. They use the name later for other stuff.
Hey, Mo Parquet, welcome in.
Yeah, in 57 they were low like that, but I've seen people radius them out. Huh. I never knew that. I always thought I always thought all of them were done by people on their own. I didn't know that the factory did. Yeah, 55s are that way. And what they did was they copied them on some of the other ones. Huh. You learn something every day. Racer says, Dad is too old. Yeah, okay.
That's true. Ray, you're right. Dad is too old. But not everybody wants to know about it. Maybe it's that.
It was just too explicit.
Yeah, maybe it's that.
It was just too explicit. Tanner, what's going on? Tri-5 Nomads were frameless windows and slanted B-post. Yeah, oh man, 55 through 7 Nomads. I think that's one of the best looking cars Chevrolet made. But I don't know. The 57 dashboard was okay. I liked it enough. The 55 and 6 I didn't like a lot. I'm kind of a strange one. 58s, I really like 58 Chevys, and 59s and 60s, man. I mean, those are... I completely understand Ray liking 59s, you know.
Mo Parquet says, I posted a video today and lost subscribers because it was 20 minutes long. That's not how it works.
You know what? Sometimes, especially when I was first starting this and I didn't have a lot of subscribers, not that I do now, but I have more, I'd get really upset when I lose subscribers. And they come and go, and I don't know what happens. I think YouTube does that. Sometimes they scrub some of them because they're not active or something. I don't know.
Sometimes that happens. The other thing is, Mo Parquet, there are a lot of people, they are on YouTube for like one thing or one idea. And if your channel presents something other than the idea that they had of you, the picture, the framing that they wanted you to fit into, maybe you said something that they viewed as political and it was in opposition of their politics, and so they unsubscribed. So you could analyze and nitpick every single word you said, every action you took, everything you did to worry about it, or you could just recognize that those people were not the right people for you. But the faster you can get those people out of your community, the better. And
then there's somebody like Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony has what? He's like bumping up on 500,000 now. But back when I was down there, he was in the 200,000 range. So he said, man, every once in a while, he goes, he'll lose like 150 subscribers all in one whack. You know, it's like, what?
Yeah, in one day, instantly. Like,
but, you know, he had thousands of subscribers. So I don't know. That's when I started figuring out that YouTube just gets rid of
not the right audience. And it's okay to sort those people out. It's scary when you're trying to make the number go up and the number goes down, you start to question, did I do something wrong? But no, you do you, I do me, right? I make the best content I can make, and if number go down, that I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I overthink it.
Can we switch back to
worry about it? But
Can we switch back to my screen?
no, we were looking at these nomads,
And then somebody up
and
here,
we never
who was
figured
it?
out what this other car was.
JB mentioned that the Nomad was used on a lot of years after that on full-size wagons, lowest price Malibu wagon, all these different wagons, but they were never their own thing again like this was. This was really something. This is a kind of a sporty wagon, you know.
Yeah, and then there's always the
What are you
Didi
doing?
Speed Shop. She's got the so mad nomad,
Okay.
making people so mad.
Okay, let's go back so we can go on with the pictures.
This is a picture. We were talking about Didi Speed Shop.
Oh yeah, and Olive just said something I hadn't thought of is that
We didn't
Yeah, there's
figure out what that car is either.
sometimes they purge accounts that are bought, you know, just
Yeah,
bots.
bought farm accounts. You'll get one of those one day, and you'll be like, I lost a lot of people.
Okay, that car behind there, right behind the Nomad, it's a Mercury, like a 50 or 51, maybe 49, but I think it's a 50 or 51 Mercury. And then behind that's a older Chevrolet or something. Okay, so this one, here we got, what is that, a 1970 Ford's with a GMC truck.
Huh.
Mopar K, I wish I could find a Mopar friend that's not a drama queen or like a married couple. Come hang out. I just want real life friendship to help with the car. Paul cannot.
Oh, pause down. I'll come down, Mopar K. I
Gee,
can't bring him. And I'm slow.
You're gonna leave me here alone?
Yeah, you'll be
I'll
able to
have-
do whatever you
I'll have
want.
to do all this. I'll just sleep for a week or however long.
I mean,
What are you gonna drive down there?
oh, I don't know. I'll have to take your van.
My van isn't registered right now. I have to register the van, put insurance on it. And then you gotta empty it. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. Heavy stuff. Engines.
I hope Mopar K makes shorts.
Oh, 64.
She's already got more subscribers than us.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't?
She's catching up real
She
quick,
will
though.
in about a
She's
week.
catching up real quick, though. I wish I could find a Mopar. Oh, I already read that. Tim says, I like the old Corvette that they made a wagon out of. Oh, yeah, that was the first Nomad. They did that top and that same back on the Corvette, and it looked like a Nomad. And that I think that's where that all came from. Dougster says, homes.com ad. That's some points, right? Mopar K says, Pa needs to be chilled, but he is open throttle.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Ray says, had to get the Fords to the dealer somehow. GMC for the win. Okay, and then this time they used a train. God, look at that. Brand new 64 Fords.
We have had this conversation before. You said I had to wait until winter was over, and we did. What during that really bad weather, I would have been worried leaving him here by himself through that really bad cold snap and everything in the anyways, now that that's over, it actually is more feasible for me to travel a little bit.
And then, yeah,
He won't be lonely for long. He knows I'll come back.
where's Don English? He likes these cars. I really like these cars too.
Oh, the road-towed wagons.
The road-towed wagons.
Boy, you don't see those on the market very often around here.
Almost never. Boy, they're getting kind of old. 1960.
But
you know?
you see the 2-door and 4-door ones every once in a while, but you don't see the wagons. Man, you don't. I think because they probably got used. People used them up. You know what I mean? Like they were useful vehicles, and people drove them till they were.
And they were not.
They
Yeah, they were an inexpensive car, and they fulfilled their purpose. They were gone in about 10, 12 years. And they probably didn't hold up real well up in the Northeast.
Oh, you know what I got it.
K don't play is no thousand. Make $200 a month from corporate.
I know Mopar K. I don't expect you to pay me. I won't be able to stay for forever though. You know? But as long as I can keep my expenses down, I can do a little traveling. I get overstimulated and I have kids. I understand that too. That's what I'm saying. I could for a little while. I can't stay long.
And my husband is crazy, and I get overstimulated.
All right, Mopar K, relax, okay? I get it.
Hey, Mexican Spec, how you doing? Are you home? I assume he's home, but I don't know.
It's the same kind of thing here. I don't ask anybody to come here because anyways. But no, really. I would
Cutter
like
Down
to
Garage is here.
travel a little bit. Get an early tan. It's nice and warm.
Oh yeah, you'd be right down there in the Gulf Coast.
I don't think it's that far down. Is it that far down there?
She's almost to the Gulf Coast.
I'm no thousandaire. All right. But it would be fun if Dougster came too. We could all hang out and work on Mopars. If I go down and hang out with Mopar K, can we have the Tuesday night or the one of the night slots?
Down there, and you'll do it down there.
Yeah, we'll do the live one night.
Put it together with a StreamYard, and I'll just do it here, and you do it down there, and we'll all be together.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, come on, too, Buff. Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind going down there for a few
She's
days.
only 30 minutes from the coast. We'll take the kids to the beach. Heck yeah. Cruise the Mopars.
Mopars
man.
on the beach.
I'll have to get my car. Maybe I have to take my car down.
How far are you from Foley, Alabama?
In a trailer.
How far are you from Foley, Alabama?
Okay,
you know why?
This
you know
is
why
an
I want to know.
offline discussion.
You know why I want to know about Foley, Alabama?
Mexican Spec is here.
I know.
Welcome in.
I asked him how things were going and everything.
I'm sorry.
And you're not paying attention. You're just yabbering
I'm
away about
excited.
that.
I want to go hang out with Mopar K.
We left Veracruz at 6 a.m. our time. Wow. I thought you'd be there for a while because, oh, you mean today? Because I knew you had to get that car washed and get it loaded and get it to whoever it goes to, the broker and all that stuff. So our case is 106 miles. You know why I want to know about Foley, Alabama?
What? What's that?
That's because they have a what's that restaurant we go to at Nationals?
The Throat Rolls place.
Yeah, it's a Throat Rolls place.
I would think of it, but I want someone from because I can get the first letter is L.
Yeah, I know the name of it now.
Right? It only takes a little bit, but somebody's going to get a couple points.
So anyway, so let's see. Long drive over 3 days. We got on a plane early, then another plane, and then a bus. So that all went. That's the plan you had. So you must have done that today. Hopefully you slept a little on the planes and the buses. But I guess yesterday you were doing all the getting the truck to the broker and getting it, whatever all they had to do. Yes, Buff, we did all that yesterday. The truck is in the port in Veracruz. Excellent.
Congratulations, Mexican Spec.
Hey, now you got to dance. See,
Lester
what do I do?
Saber says he understands that we've been trying to reach you about your extended car warranty. That was the name of our stream last night.
So do I put up the
you didn't see
giraffe
it.
or do I put up the drone? I'll put up the drone. Kim's gonna dance. Your face is off the. Yeah, there you go. Dancing like that. Thank you, sir. I'm really good at
I'm gonna leave.
diagnosing, Dexter. I have gotten good at. I can hear wrong sound coming from a mile away. And you know what? Every time you get good at finding some kind of wrong noise, you'll get better and better at it. Pretty soon, you won't even have to listen to the car. You'll just see a car pulling in, and you know what it is. You know what it is before it even gets it. Before you get the hood open, you know what's wrong with it because it's the same thing on every car. Let's see. With customs agent, yeah, the truck has quite a few rock trips now. From man, that's too bad. Man, that was a rough road you got on. It's just barbecue bait. Uh, armor. Many. Okay, with those.
Thank you, Lester. Hey, you already talked about last night? We did an experiment.
Oh, what happened?
Pushing on that table for you broke this leg.
You knocked the leg out.
Snap that leg right in half.
He knocked the leg out from it. Blames me.
So
what are you,
last
some
night,
kind of politician?
we went up to the shop late. I was just in the mood to tinker, right? So we made a little fire in the fireplace to warm things up.
We made a big fire in the fireplace.
It was still kind of cold. So I figured, well, we'll get some heat in here, and then today it was warm. Anyways, doesn't matter. I wanted to do an experiment because when you use, when you do the widey things, no one watches on their phone because it's hard to see. And when you do the tally thing, no one watches on their TV because, it's all. But Dougster uses the tall. Well, we decided to try. YouTube says square or taller, they'll show on the phone feed. So that's what we did. And wouldn't you know, it worked. And a lot of people said it was all right. And we ended up staying and talking for like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Was not supposed to happen.
We were just going to do like a 5-minute experiment. We ended up staying on, till 3:30 in the morning or something. But it's some ridiculous thing. We came on, it was after 1 in the morning, and we were just doing an experiment. And pretty soon people started coming in, and we had a full house going there.
So the results were interesting. There was a lot of traffic. Like we got a lot of views. Now, none of it converted into viewers that we are aware of. We didn't get any extra subscribers out of it.
You know what I saw was we had two or three?
Almost 300.
Almost 300 views, but our peak last night was 20 people in there. So none of them
People didn't stay.
They didn't stick around. They just.
But a lot of friends came in and hung out with us.
It was people flicking through their phone, and they stopped for a few seconds, and they keep on flicking. So, I don't know if we'll do that or not. Let's see. Next expect. Did you leave a bottle of touch-up paint on the truck? My grandma said to my dad, "Don't make fun of people with big ears." I have a kid with big ears. Here I am.
I never noticed if Mopar K has big ears. I have kind of big ears, don't I?
And Ravi's here. Good evening. Yeah, Ravi was here yesterday on that thing.
You know what they say about women with big ears?
Oh,
I don't know.
Is it like with guys with big hands? I don't know. Okay, so no, the body guy didn't give me any because we need to find a part and paint it. We aren't allowed to have anything in the truck. That's right. You can't put anything extra in there.
Well, you could mail some to him. Or he could have it matched because it's fresh paint. It'll be easy to match. So it shouldn't be too big a deal.
All these crazy rules. Oh, and Ravi says 16:9 ratio, which is, I think, what we are now. Yesterday we were like 4:4, whatever it is, 1:1.
That's right. Portrait is the tally thing. Landscape is the widey thing. Well, we didn't do either. We did a square, perfect square, and it showed up in the phone feed. We know it did, which probably isn't good at 1 a.m. Central Time, but we may try that in the future. So you may see some narrower stuff, and we may struggle with the camera angle, so please bear with us. But in general, the people who are our regulars who were there, who stopped in to visit and give us suggestions, they said it seems to be workable. So especially from the shop, you may see us try doing that. To, maybe be more accessible. There is a gap in the YouTube Like there's demand for those streams. Like Mopar K, when she does the tall streams, she gets like bunches of people. Compared to when we do the wide streams, we only get the same people. So
Mexican spec, your tire's starting to cup. Did you check the air pressure on the right side? It was pulling to the right. I was thinking about this after the whole thing was all over, that maybe one of those, that you hit one bump that was just tremendous. It's like there was a giant hole in the road. It's huge. And
yeah.
I thought maybe that you might have lost air in that tire on the right front, which of course would make it pull. Of course, it could be something else too. So I thought about that.
That's right. Ray's got it. Big ears means you need bigger earmuffs.
Okay.
A larger hat.
So, should tilt the camera like the bad guys. Batman. Pop, bow, bam, biff.
Sit like this. Sit, lean this way.
I like this.
Whoa! We'll do,
Okay.
we'll do like in Star Trek when the missiles hit. Everybody falls out of their chair.
Okay. There was something else here. Somebody asked something, and I was going to answer, and then I skipped over it. Now I can't remember what it was.
Mopar K says if I went live at 1 a.m., I would get called bad names. That's right. All the good girls got to be home in bed.
Well, it's something I've noticed on Dougster's. Dougster's Live is vertical, and he gets some oddball trolls in there, but he also gets some new people in there. Yeah. And I think it's because they're scrolling through
there's people
they're scrolling through their phone. And that's
why a lot of people in the world watch on their phone.
And that's why we did it, is because after watching Dougster's and thinking about it, I thought,
But we also have to be a little more interesting, because I think the pace here is a little slow for some of the younger crowd.
See, now Mike, what? So Mike, Dougster's talking here about, I don't know how you got on these shoes.
The better to hear you with, right? Like the big bad wolf.
See, I'm feeling better, but we just got back from the trip. Yeah, well, you're home. It always feels good to get home after something like that. And you got to see the East Coast of Mexico, which you've never seen before, so that's pretty good. Size 15. See, my father had real big feet, but his were real narrow. So this was like in the 60s. He found some company that he'd trace his feet and send the paper in, old-fashioned mail, and he'd buy shoes and they'd send them to him. And they fit just fine, but that's where he got his shoes, because he had long, skinny feet. But I didn't get those. I got little normal feet, but they're kind of small.
Who are these folks? Why are they on your screen?
I'd say this is somebody getting his key to his new car.
Man, that is a beautiful car.
That's a 58. See, that's a 58 Chevy right there. I don't 58. Hate it. I like 58.
There's a lot of people after the Tri-5s, after the 57, and people didn't love them as much. I don't know why. What was the big difference?
Yes, they scroll the vertical lives, and some of those trolls say some unbelievable harsh things. I know, I've noticed it, but oh well, haters gonna hate. What do you do?
They think they're funny.
I'd like to increase our viewership a little bit. And I don't really want to attract a bunch of trolls, but you also attract some new viewers. So I don't know.
And potentially not just viewers, but actual people who enjoy the community. Like some of the young people who come in like it here and stay, and they enjoy that we're not a bunch of trolls and
here, Ray's gonna go crazy.
Like Ravi says,
Ray, I hope you're okay seeing this picture.
Ravi's in his late 20s, and he's in India, I think he said, and so he found us somehow, and now he likes it here. He comes back for a lot of the streams now, and Mopar K, she didn't find through us, but she found the community through someone, and now she really enjoys it.
Well, you know how we met her in No Name Nationals.
Well, yeah, but she already knew about No Name Nationals. I don't know how she found out about No Name Nationals, but
she found out about us because she was over there looking at my car and
somebody
fucked up. Yeah.
And Tanner, he's a young guy, and he's with Bad Tree Productions, so I'm guessing maybe somebody in that group brought him in. And, some people like the old Mopars. I mean, I was one of the few people who liked...
I knew Ray would like this.
I was one of the few people in my little town that liked the old cars. Most people wanted new cars.
Oh, look at this 61 Oldsmobile. See, I kind of like these. I like that grill. It looks like a shaver, like an electric shaver.
It does
But
a little
but
bit, yeah.
I kind of like it. You know.
Uh, Kevin Smith's asking if you got his email.
Oh, that's what it was. Um, it was somebody just asked me if I got an email. I haven't seen Kevin Smith, so I'll have to look because I got a bunch of them stacked up. But boat anchor. Yes, I got your email, and it has so I can send that radio to you. Thank you. I don't know if he's still here. I hope so because he probably thought I was ignoring him, but there was a lot going on.
Dougster says the lady from Egypt that came into his stream last night was a total treat. What a nice lady. Yeah, it's cool. It's super cool when someone from
Where was this?
Dougster up near the top
Oh.
says a lady from Egypt. That's
Oh,
super cool
I remember that.
worldwide
Oh,
people
yeah,
come in.
I do remember that.
You know, and it's cool when more local people who can participate and be part of our circle. It's just nice.
61 Oldsmobile. See the convertible up there. See the back of it. That was the first year without fins. And man, when they took the fins away, they really took the fins away.
Boy, they did. They went a whole other direction. Oh, Mopar K has got a match event against JB. Good luck to JB. He's only got that little turbocharged. Don't sleep on that little turbocharged, supercharged 2.8. It's in a light little truck, and he's had lots of time. Mopar K, it's not just quick. He's been working on that truck. He knows how to make that truck go real, real nice. A couple of years of working on that truck. Don't think he hasn't. He's a smart guy. He plays sort of dumb, like he's some kind of
Steve
bumpkin.
Edwards. Steve Edwards is here. Yes, I did get your email. I'm sorry I didn't answer you earlier because I meant to answer you and then I don't know, there's a lot going on. So
he says, "Well, okay, guys, watch out for loose lug nuts." But
who said that?
He's a savvy guy.
So here we have a Ford dealer from like the mid '70s. There's some Ford Granadas there, like the first year. Whoops, what was that? Why did it go
Mopar
down?
K would like to run against Tanner because we're both newer, and you both have sort of cool Mopars. That's always a nice matchup.
Oh, and Tanner's, yeah, he has.
Although
some
I
cool
think
stuff.
he's going to be running a different car. He's going to be bringing a Dart.
He needs a big long trailer so he can bring all his cars.
All
yeah.
his cars. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Well, you know, another thing about Tanner that's kind of cool, he doesn't have like a brand new rig that he pulls all his stuff in, you know. He's got a 66 Chevy, a pickup with a trailer behind it, and it's not a fully restored Chevy. It's just a work vehicle, and it did the trip just fine. Yeah, that Cobra 2, Ray, that was I think in a used car, but maybe it was.
Tim says he found 318 Will Run and Just Mopar Joe years ago before the No Name Nationals. Neither of them even had 500 subs. He was looking for A-bodies with 360s. Yeah, you never know where it will come from. And we're having a good time. We're having a good time. If the channel never grew, I think I still will enjoy doing this for a long time. But if we ever want to make any money, they force us to grow. I don't know that that's always a good thing. I don't know how to handle it. I'm just doing the best I can.
And then this is either a 60 or a 61. I tend to think it's a 60 Falcon, probably because of the hubcaps. And then also in the background, this is some kind of a show where they have the Corvair back there, which is a brand new car that year. And, you know, they're showing off their new small cars. Because all the companies had small cars, 1960. Well, I guess all of them didn't. General Motors did, but the Olsen Buick divisions didn't introduce those till 61. Oh,
well,
and
that's
there's
right.
that tire.
Tanner's bringing in the Scamp.
Okay, so now we're back to the tire. I'm going to get rid of the tire and bring this back. But then I got to start downloading some emails because I have been loafing here.
Senior and Son says, always a good time around the No Name Nationals groups. Yeah. And see, I got to tell you, right? I appreciate John Wilburn. He hypes his No Name Nationals event all year long. And I look forward to it. It's a big deal, and I'm part of it, and I want it to be continue to grow and be successful. But I mean, there's more to life for me than the No Name Nationals, and we don't make any money out of the No Name Nationals. And the No Name Nationals is, it's great.
Look at Ray's yard. 59 Chevys.
Yep. Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know he has more cars than that, too.
Steve's asking what happened to Dead Dodge. Dead Dodge Garage. What happened to him? What happened to him? I don't think anything.
Nothing. I think they're just talking about call-outs for No Name Nationals. I mean, it's an end-of-the-year wrap-up event.
Oh, and Kevin Smith saw. Yeah, we showed that Pinto earlier. It just got in. That Pinto wagon is that belongs to Tanner. Vintage. Yeah, he says, "Hey, it's my car." Yeah, it is.
I think it's good and important for all of us to establish our own identity and personality, independent of that. Like we're both a part of the No Name Nationals, but like we're also our own self, independent of that, which I think is the way it ought to be for us. Just like all the rest of us that are making content creation, like I keep saying it's our car club, the No Name Nationals event.
It's not a club.
It's not really a club, but I mean, I don't know, what else do you call it?
That's what that hammer is that you're working on the Valiant with. It's a car club.
A car club.
Club in the car with it.
Yes, the car club.
I gotta do it.
Oh, the only thing, Moparquet, the only thing that I know of for sure, that could mess me up from coming and visiting is I got one of those cards that says I have to go to jury duty. So I got to call tomorrow and find out. Maybe I can get it out of the way, and then I can actually plan to leave here for a little bit.
I used to get out of jury duty. Just go. I'm in the military.
I don't really.
And they just let me go. But then later, I got on jury duty twice, where I actually served, and it was kind of interesting. Although it took away from my job that didn't pay me, and so it wasn't.
I understand.
Gave me money problems that month.
I recognize that it is my civic duty to serve jury duty when I am summoned to do so. So I'm willing to accept that. And I understand that, working people, they can't all, but honestly, the world needs more people, civic-minded people, to do their civic duty and to serve on local government. Checks and balances here. We need people who have like a vested interest in getting business done proper and then going home. Because instead of career politicians all the time.
Luis says his favorite car is a 73 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Really?
And then Tim says No Name National Community.
Bunch of hot rodders. Well, the other thing is
this one was bought from Iowa Classic Cars on the YouTube.
Nice.
Man, yeah, that's got some rust. But probably got a lot of good.
Yeah, but sheet metals, you've seen how sheet metal works. You just
look at that bumper. Man, the two outboard pieces are good. The end one needs
Can't you just bend that straight?
I bet you could. I bet you'd find a way to do it.
Who did I watch? Cold War Motors. I watched Cold War Motors use a press and straighten out a chrome bumper. I was amazed. They had, it was pretty impressive. Can you get a medical waiver to get out of jury duty? I probably could just straight up go to the clinic because they have my x-rays, they would probably write me an excuse because I can't sit all day on a jury. But like, I don't want to just be like, I can't do it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like I want to be able to contribute to society. Like I don't want to just be a leech.
You know, you'd probably be a good juror because I think you're honest and you do what you think's the right thing, you know. But then I know people that try to get out of it, they get in there and they, you know, when they're the prosecutor and the defense attorney will question everybody and decide who they want. And I know, you know, I'm sitting there and the guy goes, I hate cops. Go on. You know, I mean, I know why he said that. He didn't want to be there. See, Tim, I was driving my big rig when I got my last jury duty notice. They put me on a no-call list after that. Really?
Yeah, there's certain people they'll do that for. See, they might take one look at me.
Oh,
and
what's that?
dismiss me.
That's a... I can't even figure out what that is. Is that a Chevelle? Might be one of those Nomads from late model.
Ray says this one will come back to life, but we don't know which one he was referring to because you went.
I went too fast. Yeah. I got too many pictures. I got to get
bet you
through
it was
them.
the 59.
I got to get... Oh, there's another 59.
Oh, that one looks kind of completer.
Look at those. Look at those hinges on the tailgate.
Yeah.
So the tailgate lifts up and
Lifts
comes back.
up.
Yeah,
That's
what I was
what we need.
That's what I was talking about doing with the Valiant.
Oh.
It'd be a little different that because they'd be all the way outboard instead of right there. But that's what they do is they hinge outboard a little bit, so they lift up a little bit, so it doesn't hit on the bumper. Let's just say I was on 2 juries years ago. First one, deliberations were a joke. I was disappointed. I think the second one was proper. The second one, I was a alternate, so I was involved in the deliberations, but the guy got convicted, and he should have. You know what happened? It's 2 sheriff's deputies driving along in a car together, and it's kind of a main road, a rural community, you know, a small community. And there's one of those car washes, the coin car washes, you know, spray car washes. And they look over there, there's a guy over there with like a big screwdriver, and he's prying the coin box open. And they see him doing this. So they drive around, and they watch him tear the coin box all up and take all the quarters out. And they arrest him. I don't know why that guy wanted a jury trial. He should have just made a deal. God had red-handed prying the box open, you know? What an idiot. So that one I was an alternate on. The other one was it was a drunk driver that killed a couple of people. Had a bad crash. And yeah, I was on that one. And the deliberations, I think everybody there was honest and really tried to do the right thing. And it was pretty obvious what happened. So
Ray says we might get to meet this one if he gets his crap together.
This one looks pretty good.
Yeah, this one looks like it really could go somewhere. Although, you know, we can only see the back corner here, but it looks, yeah.
There's the front corner.
Wow. That's a pretty cool car.
Ah, Dean Stevenson's here. Oh, there it is. Look at the grill's pretty good. A couple of missing parts, but with all those other 59s you got around there, I'm sure you have them. The chrome around the windows look good. Oops, what did I do? I pushed the button and nothing happened.
And see, most people would just see that as an old junk car. But that's a heck of a
It's a Brookwood.
potential for a project. Lester's said that the first one, the prosecutor had us each speak out loud our verdict because he was so shocked. Man.
Mexican spec. I was never called for jury duty, but they would dismiss me quickly. After the first questions, I would tell the judge, cops are all trained professional liars, and I don't believe anything they say. You know what? That jury, that trial, they had an expert. This was in Ohio, and law enforcement people think Ohio's got pretty squared away highway patrol, and there was an officer. He was a sergeant, and he was a guy that investigated accidents statewide, and he was supposed to be an accident investigator uh, um, expert, And what he said was the car got broadsided, and then they both went out in the field, and one of them endoed 3 times, ended up on its top. And we were all looking at the pictures, and afterwards we're going, there's several people on the jury picked up on it. They go, there aren't enough dents in the ground. This thing, no, it didn't go over 3 times. It went over 2 times. It went over 1.5 times. It didn't endo 3 times. And we figured that out. And a couple other things he had were not, his data was terrible. And what we did was we just said, okay, we're throwing out all his testimony. We're not gonna consider it at all. But then there were other things that led to that we figured out what really happened. But what that cop said, it was all, I was so disappointed that this guy from especially Ohio Highway Patrol was just such bad testimony. And he's supposed to be the expert. I was looking forward to his expertise.
Happy birthday, Kevin. He says he's not going to make it to another 65. I heard they're finding a cure to aging any day now. Just hang on as long as you can, because they could solve that paradox.
And Ray says this is where it was when he got it. Man, I bet you're excited to find that thing.
Yeah, wow.
Uh-oh. Well, that one's sideways for some reason.
I think we get the picture.
We get the picture. Oh, look at that.
It even has a motor in it.
Everything in there, still in there. I remember those air cleaners.
Look how little the brake master pot is.
Yeah, nobody had power brake. I mean, they might have power brakes, but mostly not. And they were single master cylinders. And that's just the way things were. Okay, I got to download more. What is this? Mark Sauvé sent this. Why did he send this? Mark Sauvé, what's going on here? Oh, that's from last night. That's our square up and downy on a phone.
Oh, that's what it looked like. That's
what it looked like.
That fits real nice, and you could see us pretty clearly. And it's not so... And you can kind of see the chat, although the chat would go by really fast. You can only see like 4 lines of chat, the most.
Well, thanks for sending the picture, because that gives us a little bit of. Oh, and it's Kevin's birthday. They're all saying.
Yeah, I already said happy birthday.
Cumpleaños.
Yeah, Dougster, we saw how good you're doing, and we're gonna experiment with it. But see, we're square.
Well,
we slip into the vertical slot, but we don't take up the whole uppy-downy, and you can still see pretty good resolution. You don't got the big black bars on either side.
Well, and in the shop, I miss the wide screen because we're showing stuff. We don't look like this in the shop. We're looking across a car, which is not standing on its tail end. So, yeah, I don't know. We're thinking about it. And here we go again.
Oh, that's what it looks like on your screen.
That's what it looks like that, because we weren't able to see that.
That's not too bad. Very interesting. So that was our experiment last night in the shop with the stream. I changed it to square. Oh, and vintage, Tanner says he sent a picture of what it looked like on an iPad.
Whoops. I'm trying to do one thing and I'm on the wrong screen and I'm.
Senior and Son says the 283 Chevy is a great little engine. I would think that that's pretty good.
Oh, this is from
It's good V8.
Buddy Carafano.
Small box Chevy.
And that, look at that. It's a hardtop, no pillar. You know, it's wide open. The glass rolls down. There's nothing there. What is that, 61 Dodge?
I don't know. It says there may only be 5.
Man. I'm going to click on this.
It's so rare.
And see, that's the one that has the pillar. It's like a sedan.
Kevin says we don't pay attention to the little screen anyways because we're too busy chatting. That's good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get
Mexican Spec says, but that way we don't see much of the car you are working on. Yeah, well, that's so you have to come back for the long form content. So you can actually see. I don't know. Lester LeSabre asks, does anyone know how to turn on the chat in a replay? So it's not hard. There's a button.
But you got to wait till about the next day and a half.
It sometimes takes 2 days before you can watch with the chat replay on, which is obnoxious. I don't like that about the way they run it. Holy cow, look at that slick puckering on there.
That is Steve Morris Boostmaster wagon.
Look, it's got daylight under the tire.
Yeah, look at the back tire wrinkling up.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder if that's a steel body. It looks like a fiberglass hood, but I wonder if the rest of the body is steel.
Probably is. It's still in its crate. Some of the sticker might be gone.
I wonder if it's altered wheelbase. It's definitely tubbed.
Okay, and this is okay. I'm trying to figure out something here. Kim. His name is. Oh, he's got his real name here. I know he doesn't want this. Ho hum.
Josh Homan and Moparquet suggested the path to finding that open panel button.
Oh, it's down at the bottom on the right if it's on a regular screen, on a computer screen.
What's wrong?
I can't think of the name that he goes by here because now I've looked at his real name.
Mike?
The guy that's in
Senior and Sons.
Senior and Sons. I was going to say the guy in Northeast Arkansas. He sent in.
We see his name all the time. He comes in with that.
He sent in pictures, but there's no attachment. Senior and Sons, yeah. You sent me an email.
The attachments didn't work?
There's no attachment. Yeah, he's talking about the attachments that are there, and there's no attachments there.
Shoot.
So the attachments didn't make it somehow.
It broken.
And this one.
Kevin says chat never opens for me after a live stream.
And then Kevin Smith.
Who's that guy? It's a nice wagon.
Well, that's like a AI picture, isn't it? Is that a painting? I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't want to look at that shirtless guy anymore.
You don't want to look at the shirtless guy anymore? Okay. Well, I got to download more pictures to get rid of it. You don't want to look at that?
I'd rather look at Dee Dee's speed show.
Okay, well, I'm on to the next picture. You already messing.
I see the picture's still there. Don't try and fool me.
I'm gonna flick through it. Just.
Once you get it.
This is Tanner sent this.
Ah, thank you, Tanner. Let's see.
Oh, he does it like this somehow. Oh, that's like.
Oh, he makes it wide on his. Oh no, he said it was on his iPad.
Oh, that's
Well,
an
that's
iPad
really
thing.
nice, actually.
That's an iPad thing.
That's kind of nice, especially
Well,
if you're trying to participate in the chat.
that's us right now with that picture we were showing,
Oh,
and then
that's
the
us
chat.
tonight.
That's us tonight with that picture behind us. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And then I missed.
Thank you.
I missed.
Tavo's here. Welcome in, Tavo.
Tavo, hey. And then I'm trying to download some more pictures, Kim. I'm sorry you didn't like that guy. Get upset with Kevin Smith.
I'm not upset with him.
That's my buddy Ken and his model.
We wouldn't show topless women. We shouldn't show topless men.
Well, men can be topless.
So can women.
Well, one is more acceptable than the other. Well, you know, when I was a kid, it was different because you don't see men doing that anymore. When I was a kid, in the summertime, spring, summer, like men out working in the yard, they never had their shirts on. And I don't know why. That's just nobody does that anymore.
Not as much. I've seen plenty of people work topless in their yard and stuff like that.
What is this? Braden sent
That
this.
is a Subaru with some god awful
That's like
hood modification.
Mercury. Like, what the hell? Braden, what is this?
It's a Subaru with some kind of weird.
Well, they're it's like a 65
headlights.
Comet headlights or something.
Ah,
Kevin Smith says, I never wear a shirt in the summer. Oh, Mexican Spec says, now people are scared of skin cancer. People
they
are scared of everything now.
That's right. You got to lather on the sunblock.
Oh, there you go. Braden, you sent some interesting pictures.
What kind of wagon is that?
That's a Toyota. I think it's a Toyota Crown. And there weren't a lot of those around, but used to see them. And the front end's just as bizarre looking. The front end's pretty good looking. And that's and it's kind of lowered a bit and has some kind of exhaust pipe on it that's interesting. Yeah, I like that thing. I wish you had a picture of the front of it.
There is a
There's another Toyota.
summertime event in Pittsburgh, which is the Naked Bike Ride.
The Naked Bike Ride. Is this like this kind of bike, or is
I have
it
naked bike ridden.
or is it this kind of
Girl power.
girl bike naked?
Yeah.
Don't be telling us about that. Topless.
If you keep moving, no one minds that you're topless. They don't stop you. I guess technically it's not illegal. But as soon as you stop, you put your top back on, like at traffic lights. But see, that's the thing. They actually have signal people that stop traffic. So we just swoop right through downtown Pittsburgh. And I've done naked karaoke, but that's not in public. That's like indoors.
Jeez.
Naked. We're going to do naked welding, they said.
Oh,
Swimsuit welding.
I said put that on the title for the next shop live. Put naked welding.
Naked
on
welding.
And yeah, we'll fill the place.
No,
and
I
then
don't
they'll
think
leave.
we will.
And then
I
they'll
don't
leave.
think we will. And then we'll have you shirtless doing
I have
the
me
welding.
with me with no shirt on.
Doing the welding.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll.
Unsubscribe.
Notice how Japanese license plates look like they're painted by kindergartners. Okay, so this is a Datsun 510, which says Bluebird
That's
on it.
because they are Josh Oman. That's how they train them for a life's long of indentured slavery.
This is in the U.S., this is a Datsun 510. In Japan, it was a Bluebird, and you see the mirrors are way far forward and the steering wheel's on the right side. So, naked welding in a sports bra. Yeah, see me in a sports bra. Okay, so, what is that? What is that? I'm not sure what kind of car that is. That's like newer than me.
I should not have started this topic. Tavo says, one day I got a shock The girl in the van, Skyline van next to me was driving with the top down. The car wasn't a convertible either. Okay. Or something like that. Nissan. Yeah, I guess that is a wagon. Oh, man. That looks like it's hitting the bumper off the...
This is the one that Senior and Son sent in. That is definitely a station wagon, and it got traction. Man, it's one of those you just stay in it so you don't come down too hard.
Yikes.
Kim and Buff could do a special naked live stream. I think that'd be
the end.
That'd be the end of YouTube with us.
Final live stream.
Like a Datsun rear drive Mark II Toyota size. I added a pic to my email. I sent.
He resent.
Yeah.
Wheels up. Man, that is way up in the air. I mean,
who was the guy at No Name National showed up with some small Chrysler product? It's normally a front driver, but it was just a body he was using. It was a rear driver. And he popped that thing up so hard, hit the rear bumper. I think the back wheels came off the ground. Then he left. You know why he left? He was upset when he found out there was no money in it. He found out that he wasn't going to make a bunch of money by winning, so he left.
He left after there was like a Mopar Joe challenge. There was a bunch of money on the line with the Mopar. So as soon as that was over,
he was just there for the money.
Yeah. He said he wasn't going to run his car, do match races for races that were no money. And I mean, I don't know.
Inspector
if you
Bruce
put a bunch of money into a fast car and you don't want to run it, then don't run it.
Inspector Bruce,
you would think you would want to stick around and enjoy the...
Ad for Credit One Bank.
Okay, Bruce, you get 2 points.
Yeah, Mopar K goes, are you kidding me? No, you remember it was a bright orange car, and it was kind of a small, like a...
It was an Arrow.
I don't think it was an Arrow.
It wasn't?
No, I don't remember what it was. But it was a small Chrysler product. It was probably a front driver originally, but it was on some other frame. And he popped that thing up so high that smacked the rear bumper.
He literally hit the back bumper so hard that I think the back wheels popped
That's what I think the back wheels came off the track.
I mean, you wouldn't have believed it if you hadn't seen it. Like, pop, bunny hopped it. It was like, wow. Always that one guy. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't think he had a real good attitude about it, but I don't know what he had going on at home. He came.
He didn't spend much time there.
Yeah, he came. He didn't win into the money bracket of that particular race. There weren't any other money races last year. And he's just said, I don't want to run my car anymore, which would be fine in itself. Just like, I'm not going to run my car anymore. It's real expensive. I only run it on a money race. But then he just left. He put it on a trailer and left. So I don't know what else he had to do. Like, you mean you paid your entry and now you're not going to stay? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else the guy had going on. I don't know the whole story. I didn't talk to him or nothing. So I don't want to give him too hard a time, but...
I think it was Mexican Spec says the Arrow was a rear driver. You're right. It wasn't, that's a Mitsubishi. It wasn't a Mitsubishi. It was I think it was what was the Omni? The two-door Omni that had kind of like a fastback look to it. I think it was one of those.
Oh, maybe.
I can't think of what that car's called. Mexican Spec will know what it is.
Sad he was a Mopar man, too. I don't know. I guess he was just a really serious racer. And maybe he had someplace he could be on Saturday where he could race for money, and he just decided he wanted to go there instead. Maybe he was really disappointed.
Ray, I'm downloading them right now.
Everybody comes from a different sort of mindset, and I mean, I'm glad he came, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was like an 024 Charger, I think.
I'm not gonna go slamming people as being self-absorbed. I don't know what else was going on in his life.
Who knows? But he left. He did that. Huge
Some people
relay.
made comments like that, and it was like, oh. But the more I think about it, like, I really don't know.
Yeah, he may have only had one day to be there.
Yeah. Who knows what he had at home?
So for those of us that like Mopars,
Whose stuff is this?
Ray sent this.
Okay, Ray sent this before from his yard. Is this someplace close to you? Is this a current picture? Or is
He
this an
says they're
old
not
picture?
wagons, but he sent it anyway, which is fine. We had Charger up there.
Man.
Oh, and it's crushing a Mustang.
Isn't that a Mustang too?
Yep.
As it
Although
should.
I wouldn't mind having a Mustang too now. Back then I didn't want one because it was kind of like a Pinto. But if you look at a Mustang too as being like the nicest Pinto ever made, it's like, yeah, I think I like that thing.
It's a shame that they stacked them up.
Yeah, they do that in junkyards.
I mean, they're ruined now. They're just junk.
And then yeah. What is that back there?
Mexican Spec says they can be wagons. Yeah, they could be trucks. Look at how rotten the rear bumper on this car is. If the
Where?
bumper, if the chrome is rusting off the bumper,
I don't think that's rust. I think that's reflection of that car underneath it.
no, that's rust, babe.
Is it?
Oh yeah. If it's that rusty there, I'll bet you the frame rails on the
You
front
think that's
frame
rust?
rail horns are probably rotted. The floorboards are probably rotted.
And it's a 65 Chevy under it that's now crushed.
Yeah.
What's that tank for? That tank.
That probably came from an old gas station.
Man.
They have to replace the tanks every so often.
Okay, I just ran out of pictures. So am I going to show my pictures?
Ray says that's rust.
Oh, it is rust. Okay. Oh, it looked like a reflection. It looked like a really shiny bumper and it was reflection. But nope, it's rust. Okay. Man, and then next to that Mustang, I could see the back end. It looks like a 61 Chevy or something over there. That blue, greenish blue car. I don't know what it is. Kind of has that look. Man. Water tank for a dirt track.
Maybe. Yeah.
Buddy cough, honestly. Pictures, what are they, way back
Falling
somewhere?
asleep.
Oh God, Buddy Carfano, they're way back at the beginning, and I just completely missed them. I'm sorry,
Thank you,
man.
buddy, for sending it. Thank you, everyone who sent pictures tonight. We appreciate it. It kind of gives us something to talk about.
Oh yeah,
Gives Buff Del Campo something to do.
there's a real common car, back about 20 years ago.
Man, when I was a kid, those things were everywhere. Gosh.
I had the Mercury version of
Like
that.
when I was in junior high, high school, those cars were everywhere.
You remember the Mercury version? It had a light all the way across that lit up white.
Yeah.
And I took all the bulbs out of there and I put amber bulbs in it so that whole center light, and then the outer lights lit up amber, and then the headlights and that whole center one lit up amber. But when I was married at the time, so if my wife was coming the other way, I go, yep, that's my car. Because I could see that thing coming a mile away with that amber light in the middle. I thought it looked kind of good. It's a Mercury Sable wagon. We had a couple of Sable wagons. We had that one, and then we had a newer one. Oh, here's one of your favorites. This is another one from Buddy Carfano. A 68 Buick with the top that you like. JB, no factory made show wagons, but they are badass. Oh, I bet they are. I knew a woman that had a, she had a Z-car, Datsun Z-car, like a 260Z. That's the long one. That's a 4-seater. And she had kids. And every seat was full. And then she told me she bought another car. I said, what'd you get? She says she got a Ford Taurus. Okay. And I get over there to look at it. And it was a show. She bought a Taurus show with the big Yamaha engine in it. It's like, man, when you buy a car, you don't mess around. Here's another one Buddy Carfano sent. Another wagon. Oh, that one's kind of small. Maybe you can bring it up a little. I guess that's probably enough. Very good. I wore mirrored sunglasses so my darting eyeballs could see.
Mexican Spec says he was just going to send a picture of one of these because
Oh,
he had
man.
one in blue.
Oh, here's one of my favorite cars. This
These
one's
white ones are really
Buddy
gorgeous.
Carafano sent this in, but this is one of my favorite cars. This is one of my favorite cars. Oh man, that's what I grew up with. 56 Ford wagon. Although ours didn't have fender skirts on the back, and ours didn't have white wall tires. It had the little hubcaps, but it was a red 56 Ford wagon, and that's what we had. I remember the day my dad bought that car when it was new. I was I was 2 years old. I was almost three, but I remember it, and I remember him picking me up with the hood open, and I saw the air cleaner, which looked huge. What's that? He said, "That's the air cleaner."
JB
And
said
I remember that day.
Mortsky just got a 93 roadie wagon recently. I did see it. I didn't watch it, but I did see that he did. I like Mortsky. He's enjoyable, but I mean, if you really enjoy Mortsky, there's plenty of him to enjoy. His it goes on and on and on and on. He does long videos, which is good because he tells the whole story, and then he's got some interesting characters, people who work there and stuff like that. So Mortsky, the Mortsky Repair channel is really good. So yeah, if you're looking for something to do and you got some time to kill, you can watch Mortsky work on one of them wagons.
Dean Stevens is a Ford Probe, Ford naming conventions. Geez, yeah. Um, I didn't especially like that car. That was supposed to be the new Mustang, and thankfully they didn't do that. Um,
Mortsky's a good thing to sleep by. He's not too jumpy or loud. He mutes the loud like grinding or cutting or stuff like that pretty well.
and here's the 55 Nomad we talked about earlier with the big wheel wells that I thought
He's got the dog, the puppy dog.
I
Go
thought
ahead.
I thought they were all hogged out, but I guess the 55 was like this, and the 56 and 7 were not. And the 56 and 7, a lot of people did this, so I don't know. I kind of like the big wheel wells. Learned something tonight. More from Buddy Carafano. Oh, here's one I like. Here's one I really like. Buddy Carafano sent this down.
Right up Buff Del Campo's alley there.
And
What is
that's
that, like an 80s Ford Fairmont?
it says 1980 right there, but it's nothing different than the 78, 79.
I could do without those wheels. They're kind
Yeah,
of...
but somebody blacked the grill out. That's why it looks so different. And they put that little chin spoiler on the splitter down there.
Lester Saber, Mortsky's fantastic. He's good background. You know what I mean? And like he does all the same bits, right? Kind of like Vice Grip. You know, if you've seen one Vice Grip Garage revival, I don't say you've seen them all, but you know, there's a chunk of the same stuff in every one. It's a formula. Mortsky does it too. You know, he does the bit where he shows you he's got some cool graphics and shirts and stuff, and he does the Mortsky flick and, you know, Mortsky stuff.
This is somebody's Facebook page that Buddy Carafano sent.
Your head's in the way. Can't see what the wheel looks like.
But
just for a minute.
But I'm sure
okay,
Mexican Spec will like this. Red 63 Plymouths. I always like them.
63. Wow.
63 has those those fender tip lights up there.
It's got some weird marker lights for sure, yeah.
And that's what Mexican Spec has. He's got two of those things.
He says that's the best wagon you have shown.
I knew he'd like it. And the thing about 63 Plymouth, you get in it, you sit kind of low. The windshield is just, everything's in the right position. The instrument panel's got all these round gauges. It's just, man, they just nailed it, you know. And then the year before it was kind of okay, and the year after it was kind of okay. But this one, they did it well.
Ray says same script, different actors. Ray, I mean, if it works, keep doing it, right? ride that gravy train all the way to success, right? All these guys, they once you find a formula that works, you don't want to deviate from it too much or you'll lose your base. So they just keep doing what works. I don't fault them for it. It's got to get dull for them too. Honestly, I'm sure that at some point they will. And you see, they'll try and branch out and do different things. And you know when it doesn't work because they don't do it anymore. Like they got families to feed, they got garages to support, bills to pay. Like it's like this pays the bills, we're going to keep doing it. So they actually get pigeonholed, typecast. You were talking about Jethro Clampett typecast.
Yeah.
That's what happens. When Mortsky gets with Puddin' or Pole Barn, I absolutely die laughing at them busting each other's chops. Yes! They are a great team. It's so fun when they do the crossover episodes. I do. When Mortsky and Puddin' get together, I enjoy them even more than when they're separate because they're different. But it's like the best of each of them a little bit. They have good editors too. They know what's good.
This is like my Studebaker, only it's a wagon, and it's got the quad headlights. In 61, the
You know what we ought to do?
quad headlights were an option.
You know what we ought to do?
What do we ought to do?
We ought to put that Studebaker together someday.
Well,
That would be cool.
yeah,
Put that small block Chevy in there.
well, that's what I was originally going to do.
Man, that would be super cool.
Oh, there's more. There's more. I got more pictures. I'm downloading. Ray sent more pictures, and it's ones I want.
Unless you really want to build that aluminum car, we should do the Studebaker.
I want to do. I've told people so many times I'm going to do the aluminum car. I kind of want to do it.
We were going to start
I
on
wanna-
it, and then he
I
was
wanna-
like, nah, let's do the...
I want to do the Studebaker.
Campamino.
I want to do the aluminum car. I want to do a bunch of other stuff because I just can't quit, can I?
We got more projects than energy or money.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
I'm downloading pictures, and this is from.
We might have to sell that Del Campamino to fund our next project. You know who I saw selling something to fund a project?
Oh,
Dr. Art. I saw on Facebook Marketplace, Dr. Art's selling, he had a Dos Rancheros or whatever. He had two
El Caminos.
El Caminos, and he's building one and selling the other. So I did see it on Marketplace for sale. If anybody's looking for
He's already selling those things. He just got them.
the one that he's not working on,
Oh,
he bought them as a package deal, and he's already got it listed, the other one,
JB
because
says
you
put
can't keep them all.
put a caddy engine in the Studebaker and build a Studilac. Yeah,
You don't got a caddy
we
yet.
don't have a Cadillac engine. If I had a 500 cubic inch Cadillac, yeah, I'd probably want to do that. But
I told him to put a Mopar engine in it because I got Mopar engines. He didn't want to do that.
well, we've got plenty of Mopar engines. I guess we could do that. I've got that 318 Poly, but I've got a 350 Chevy and a
350 Chevy is like ready to drop into a
Oh yeah, and it's a running engine, so it's just a matter of doing that. But
Dean says Dr. Art is hilarious. Okay. I like Dr. Art. He's an agreeable kind of guy. I don't find him to be hilarious.
and then JB says,
But okay.
actually, I think it was Dean's, or not Dean. It was Ray sent this in. Pics from the junkyard. I think this is. Man, I don't remember now. Geez, I'm sorry.
Ray says he talked to Mortsky at the Lincoln Swap Meet last year.
Yeah, these.
It would be cool to meet Mortsky.
Ray sent this in, and it's JB says rare little Corvair, only 2 years. Yeah, this is a Lakewood Corvair Lakewood wagon, and I remember these things running around when they were
Who sent this
Yeah.
one in?
Ray.
Oh, that's probably on his trailer. That's a nice little Corvair.
I like the Corvair wagons too.
Huh. But still has the engine in the back, right?
Yeah, it's under the deck. Yeah,
Huh.
it's a
All right.
Lakewood. See right there, I said it was a Lakewood, and you can barely read it there. Lakewood, or part of it.
Dean says he finds the hardest questions to ask Dr. Art.
See that?
I love you for that, Dean. Good job. Keep him on his toes.
See, Kim, there's those louvers on the side. That's for air, for the air-cooled engine. You open up the hatchback, it's kind of high, and that's where the deck is. And then there's
I
that.
see it. Yeah.
There's a
I
place
see
the
it.
engine's under there, and then there's vents underneath the bumper.
Yeah, that Corvair is really low engine.
Oh, they're what a nice car. Chevy works in Studebaker because they actually use Chevy engines. Yeah, that's right too. You can almost get stock mounts for it, but I'll make my own mounts. That Chevy engine right now that I have was in a Studebaker, but I didn't like the way the guy did the mounts. They're really cheesy, and I don't want to do that. So I'll do something better. In fact, I bought some other mounts for it already. They're in one of the boxes up on the shelf that's full of Studebaker parts. Look at this Corvair. Then over there's 59 Chevy, or is that a 60 Chevy? That looks like a 60 Chevy behind it.
I don't know.
There's El Caminos back there. Man.
A lot of old vehicles got to get crushed out, unfortunately.
And then it looks like a
It's
cornfield. This has to be Nebraska.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray says he got that out of there before.
Oops. Oh, and then
There's a Pinto.
JB sent this. That's not a Pinto.
No.
That's a look at the tailgate. That tailgate opens up. The taillights in the bumper. That's a mid-sized GM car. I believe that's a Pontiac. I believe it's a Pontiac. Oh yeah, he says 73 Pontiac Safari.
Okay, but what's right next to it? What's the car parked
That's a
beside it?
66 Le Mans.
How do you know that? There's this much of it.
I know what the taillights look like.
Jeez.
JB, is that a 66 Le Mans? Yeah, 73 Pontiac Le Mans Safari with factory 4-speed. Can you imagine that? Somebody bought that, ordered it with a 4-speed. Yeah, Mexican Spec says 66 Le Mans. Yeah, he knows. He sees that taillight, he knows.
Wow. You guys
Yep.
know every damn thing.
But just check me. Go look. 66
I
Le Mans.
believe you. I know you're right because you just know. If you have to think about it and guess.
JB, he says it's a 66 Le Mans. That's right.
Jeez.
I knew what it was.
All right, everybody who has said 66,
No.
Mexican Spec and JB, you both get 2 points.
No, if it was a GTO, it wouldn't have those taillights, but the same
Oh,
body,
geez.
and it would have these big long slots in the back, like little louvers that the taillights are in.
You guys. Oh my gosh. But then I ask him what he wants to eat for dinner. He's like, oh, no.
Oh, look at that. There's the 4-speed
Cool.
and a tilt column and a thing for some kind of switch there for I don't know what that's for. Oh, look at that. Only goes to 80 miles. Oh no, that's 8,000 RPM. That's a tack. And it's got the 3 gauges in the middle, and it's got a speedometer that goes to 120.
Barry Kuda says it should be illegal to scrap fixable cars. The people who are scrapping the cars, I'm telling you, they don't want to scrap them. They want to sell them. There's only so many people who can fix these cars. That's the problem. There's a lot more old cars than there are people with money that want to fix them. And there's a lot of people who think they're told old cars pollute more. Old cars are bad. Okay? New car, good. Old car, bad. And they hear this garbage, they hear this propaganda from the time they're children, and they just want to see them all get crushed.
Did anybody see the short that I did? It got like 30 views or something, and usually I get thousands of views. I don't know why it didn't get pushed out.
Probably.
But it was I was at the grocery store.
Probably a bad title
and
again.
this guy pulled in with I think I put the title "Take It for a Ride" or something. This guy came in and about a 55 Ford pickup had a custom grill, and it said something on the side like somebody's repair shop or something. Not a rat rod, but looked just like a daily driver shop truck from the 50s. And he gets out, and I said to him, "Do you mind if I take some pictures of this? I'm YouTube, and I'd like to take some pictures of it." He hands me the keys, and he goes, "Here, take it for a ride." I said, No, I don't want to take your car for a ride. I'm not taking your truck for a ride, but thanks anyway, you know. And he goes, no, really, take it.
Ray spies the Mustang
Oh, the
in the
Mustang. So,
background.
so anyway,
You guys got the eagle eye on this stuff. Wow.
so but I did a little short on it, and hardly anybody watched it. I don't know what happened there.
Kevin says wasteful people want to throw away everything. There's some channel, I'm trying to think of what it's called now. Like all they do is crush cars. Like that's their whole bit now. Is they're like, what are we gonna crush today? And they're like, just like go into these yards with the mobile crusher, crushing these cars. I can't watch it. I can't. I recognize that, you can't keep everything forever. And there's the problem in some places, the property becomes worth more than the cars.
Leslie Saber saw it. Okay, so you saw that.
Yeah.
You saw that truck.
The property becomes worth more than all of the cars, and they weigh the value of the scrap metal and the value of what they're going to get for the property once the scrap metal's gone, and they can't sell it for more by keeping the cars. That they can't sell it as a junkyard. They look at the economics of it and they're like, crush it all, let's go. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, somebody needs to save that as a comment when something goes to the crusher. Yeah, by the time you see it on YouTube, it's crushed.
Yeah, by the time you see it on YouTube, it's crushed. And like, what am I gonna? I can't keep dragging cars home here. The neighbors will complain.
Oh, I'm worried about that now because we got a lot of cars. We got a lot of cars.
So you can only bring home the choice cars, unless you live in. I mean, Ray lives way out there, I think. But like, then you got gas and It's not. It's dangerous to drag cars around.
What's the deal? Mexican Spec says, how about if we declare open season on those guys? Look at California. What's the deal with California with classic cars? Aren't they like really limiting them to like you may not even be able to drive them or something? I don't know. I know something bad's going on there.
But you can drive a Tesla truck wherever you want because that's safe and efficient.
And batteries never catch on fire.
Yeah, and it doesn't take any energy at all to charge.
Buddy Carafano sent that in. Then he also sent this in. These are wagons that are like made from something else.
I mean, Elon Musk is going to launch solar panels into orbit and then beam the energy down to charge those Tesla trucks. It won't cost anything. Clearly, that will be free and have no environmental impact whatsoever. And if you believe that, I have a bridge that I can sell you. For a very modest price, you can charge a toll. You'll make all kind of money. And I need is cash or Bitcoin.
We talked about this car earlier. Buddy Carafano found a picture of it, sent it in. See, that's the back that looks like the Nomad, but it was a 53 or 54 Corvette.
It's a Corvette, yeah.
53 Corvette.
Wow, that is a really pretty grill on that car.
They did the.
Now, is this a real?
GM did this.
That's a GM
and
prototype kind of car.
But then they built the Nomad wagon to look like that in the back. The 55, 56, 57 Chevys.
Oh, this is before.
That's before. This 53.
Oh wow.
And then.
Wow. That must have looked like a spaceship in 53.
And then there's another picture of it back here from the back. That is a sharp looking car.
Can you imagine going and seeing that in 1953? It looks like a spaceship. Wow. And they did the original design was the full open rear wheel.
I think that car is actually bigger than the Corvette, but they made it look like the Corvette. It was a, what do they call it? Something that GM took to shows. Mexican Spec says the Corvette was not a performance car in 53. Well, it sort of was, because I mean, it was a 6-cylinder with dual carbs or 3 carbs or something. It was what they had. it was as fast as they could come up with.
Mexican Spec says the Corvette was not a performance car in '53.
That's what I just answered. That
I'm
saw
sorry.
it, duh.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm out of touch. I'm reading.
And I'm downloading more pictures.
Ray says you need to show up. Absolutely, you need to show up. People who get the really good prices on stuff are the people who show up. They show up with a trailer and cash. That's how you get stuff for crazy good prices.
Okay, I really like that car, that Corvette wagon, the original one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. What is this? Okay, who sent this?
Olive liked the Corvette Nomad. Yeah, that was fantastic. I wonder if that car still exists.
I think something happened to it.
Oh,
It seems to me I remember that from way back.
man, a lot of stuff happens to a car. Something happened or something.
Oh,
Is that Mike's car?
I know who sent this. Now I know who sent it because that clued me into this.
That's Senior and Sons.
Yeah. So what is this? This is a what is this? A Pinto or something with a turbocharged? I don't know what it is. Maybe he can fill us in. And then this, we know what this is. This is his
Yeah.
race car.
It's a nice little car. It's got a 360 in it, I think. Is it a 360 Magnum or is it an LA 360?
Most concept cars are crushed, is what Ray says. Yeah, it does happen a lot. Oh, this, I think, it's not the same one, but this is like the car that did the wheelie at No Name Nationals, the guy that left. It was this body, but it was not this car.
Well, that's not an Omni.
Mexican Spec, what is this thing? Is that an Omni 024? I don't know what it is. See, it says
looks like Pinto hood hinges.
Last 360. Omni 024. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what this guy had. It wasn't this car, but it looked a lot like it because it was orange. But
oh, it is an Omni. There you go.
Yep.
I have wrong.
Oh, he said Ray says that is the car from No Name Nationals. I see Walter's car in the background. Oh, that is at No Name Nationals. That's the guy that did that tremendous wheelie that I think took the back wheels off the ground.
Yeah, I don't want to bash this guy.
No, it's just it was a huge wheelie.
Yeah, I don't want it to come back that we were bashing that guy.
I wasn't bashing him. I just said that he left,
Yeah, I know. And we'll see some people.
He did. He left.
Somebody made the comment like that guy left because he wasn't, and it was like, oh, okay. But I don't really know the story, so I don't want to. It was amazing. It was that car like.
But I told you it was a
jumped off the freaking ground.
It's a car that was a front driver, but in its reality. Mm-hmm. But this is a body that's on some kind of a frame that was built,
Mark Sauvé says, I sent you one of a non-Hemi Belvedere wagon. And Granddad Junk is here. Welcome in. Are you just coming over from Tavo? Not Tavo. From Kiwi. Granddad, how is Kiwi tonight? Doing good? Did you enjoy his live?
Look at that Pinto. I like the wagons better, but I like that. That's a pretty nice looking car.
Yeah, that's pretty clean. That looks like if you hit a bump that the back wheels would scrape the...
And what year is that, Kim?
62.
62? Man, when you said 62, I couldn't believe you nailed it like that. Because you usually kind of know what 60s and you usually get the years close, but...
I guessed. We've been practicing. I can tell it's early 60s, and it's is it like a Belvedere wagon or something?
No, it's a Chevy.
Isn't that a Belvedere?
Belvedere's at Plymouth. It's a Mopar.
I was doing so good. I should have just quit while I was ahead.
It's probably a Bel Air or something. I don't know.
That's what I meant.
That's what I meant. Oh, look at what's under the hood.
Bel Air, Belvedere.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's so close.
Look at that engine. You know what that engine is?
Factory dual quad.
It's a 348.
Oh man. No, he says a 409 4-speed wagon.
Oh, so somebody put a 409 in it. Okay.
Jeez.
Well, wait a minute. The 409, when did it come out? Maybe they had the 409 62. I don't remember.
But then it's sitting somewhere rotting away. How does it happen?
As a clutch.
How did someone build that car? That's amazing. And now it's just sitting there rotting away. Why would someone do that to a Subaru?
Okay. Ray says 409 and 62. Was it? Or did somebody do that? Because the 348 looks a lot like that. But I didn't know what year the 409 came out.
JB says it's a factory dual quad 409 4-speed wagon. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's pretty interesting.
Dean says 58 was the W348. Then it got bigger.
While we're here talking, there's more pictures coming in. But I want to start figuring out what we're going to do next week.
That's right, Lester LeSabre. She's real fine. My 409.
Now you know what they're singing about.
I
That engine.
saved my nickels. I saved my dime. I knew there'd be a time I would buy a brand new 409.
So what is this, Kim? I don't mean to put you on the spot. Well, it's kind of like what you said before.
I'm going to guess 65.
4. And it's the same name you used before. It's a Belvedere wagon.
It's got the
My Mexican spec says 65 satellite.
It's got the wing windows.
I don't think it's a
and
65.
the front door there. And then the pillar is not as old a style.
Oh, there it is from the front. That's a 64. Okay, so
yeah.
and then somebody came in that you wanted to talk to. Wendy English.
Wendy! We just got your Christmas card. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Our mail, there was a bag. The bag was bulging, stuffed with mail. I'm like, why is there so much mail? He's like, I don't know. We got mail from the beginning of December. I think the earliest piece of mail, dated piece of mail we got was from the 9th.
Well, this is what I think. I think some of that mail.
From Dawn and Wendy English. Thank you.
I think some of it was.
But I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
I think some of it was delivered late, and then I think some of it was. It's been.
He hadn't gone to
It'd
the
been like
mailbox
2.5 weeks because of the ice. We haven't even walked out there because it's too difficult.
But yeah, we should have gotten it. I got mail
so it's
in
kind of
January.
it is kind of funny that we got the Christmas cards. But yeah, thank you. Let's see. This is
now more efficient. That's right.
This is a 64 Belvedere wagon. And then if you look in the background, see there's that white car back there? That's a 62 Dodge Dart when the Dodge Dart was a B-body.
Oh, wow. You guys picking out cars in the background. It's nuts.
Mark Sauvé, sorry, there were only a few pics of that 64 Belvedere wagon. It has a 526 Hemi. Holy crap. Overdrive air conditioning and a Plymouth Fury interior. Senior says we didn't get mail for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the mail because I know we weren't going to the mailbox a lot, but it doesn't seem like we ignored the mail all the way through December.
Is Mexican Spec still here? Is Mexican Spec still here? Is Mexican Spec
I
still
know,
here?
Wendy. It was postmarked I think it was postmarked December the 9th or December the 15th. So I don't know why we just got it now. I know a lot of stuff has been sitting in the mailbox for a couple of weeks, but not since the beginning of December. But thank you very much. I'm so sorry. Now I have your address too. I need to start a detailed address book. Actually, this is my address book. I'm going to write that down in here.
You know, I didn't know what town they were in. I kind of knew the general area. So they're very close to a place I want to go.
Don't be doxing people.
No, it's they. I'm going to tell about another city that's kind of near them. That's Lock Haven, and there's the Piper Aircraft Museum there, and I would love to go see that place. So anyway, I wonder if they've ever been to that place. Let's expect there were a few Broadmoor cars built by Hess Eisenhardt, which is one of the companies that make these high top ambulances. And then Luis looked at it. Ghostbusters is what he's thinking. Another one. This is an odd car.
Tim says he doesn't like the mail because he only gets bills. I got a jury summons. How's that? And it's past due. I don't know if I'm going to get... Do you get in trouble?
Just call him and go. You couldn't get to the mailbox with the ice, and you just got it. So
it's more than a month.
Just call him and go, hey.
I am going to call, but I'm just like...
Well, and it's not like you were supposed to show up. You're supposed to answer it and get put on their list.
I'll bet you I get fined or some crap.
They would just be happy that you respond. So that's a Cadillac that they didn't make a wagon like that, but somebody did. Who did that? Mexican Spec, who did this? Oh, Wendy says, I have been to Piper in Lock Haven. Yeah, I know that's, I don't know, it's probably within an hour of where you live. So I just didn't know exactly where you lived. And now I know what town it is. And I know it's close to that one.
JB says that's a Superior.
This is? Because this isn't a high top ambulance or anything like that. It's just somebody made a station wagon out of it. And you can see the roof, you can see by the back doors how the top of the windows and the back doors taper back like it's a sedan. But they put a top on it that's like a wagon, so you can see there's sort of a mismatch there, but they made it into a wagon.
Well, a lot of the Mopars were like that back in the 60s. So they were just like, do it.
Tell them you got rabies, is what Barracuda says.
I'm fine with doing my civic duty and showing up for, as long as it's not like a 10-hour day or something like that. And parking Clarksville is probably very reasonable or free. So, like, I'm not too worried about how difficult it would be to serve jury duty. But I'm just worried that, like, you're required to respond, aren't you? I don't know. It doesn't.
Wendy says she's 30 minutes from Lock Haven. Okay. I really didn't know exactly. I knew once I saw where you were. Yeah, okay. That's real close to Piper, the original Piper factory, and the museum. Now that's a custom-made car, but I don't know who made it.
Yeah. Boy, that looks like...
It was Evel Knievel had one that was
early 70s sort of vibe to that 76, car.
76. Evel Knievel had one that was this body style that was converted into a wagon, but it was a gold-colored car, and the license number was Evel. It said EVEL. It had a California plate on it.
Boy, that's a weird conglomeration of things.
What's that? The way they did that?
The back of the car... is like a hatchback, but then it looks like they put the wings from the sail panels from a Cadillac on there.
Well, and they put that aluminum or chrome strip or whatever is over the top to kind of hide that it was a sedan, and it turned out okay. If I had that right now, I'd take that on a road trip. Yeah,
That's
okay,
wild.
so what are we going to do next week? Anybody got any ideas about next week?
Ah.
Ah, what do you want to do next week? Oh, there's some more Cadillacs down here. I'm going to click on one of them.
Granddad's Junk says, I personally refuse to do jury service. I've had a couple of summons. I just told them straight, I'm not doing it. Well, I mean, people could have reasons that they're not going to do it. I was taught, we had civics class at American government, and they talk about it. It's when you have a jury trial, you're supposed to be tried by a jury of your peers. So, how do you get a jury of your peers? Well, they have to be selected from your peers, which would be other citizens in your community. So, to properly try people in a fair way, there has to be regular people coming in and judging the situation. And so, like, it's all fine and good to say, well, that has to happen, but people have to do it. So I get that. That's my responsibility as a citizen of this country to serve when called upon. So like I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best to meet that. There's a lot of things I can't do because I am disabled. But I could try. I'm not gonna try and get out of it. I'm gonna try and
That's what I do. I go in when I get called. I go in and I just go through the process.
they're gonna
And if I've been chosen twice, and that's okay.
they're gonna look at me. They're gonna look at and they're gonna dismiss me. But I don't want them to. I don't think they should have to. But we'll see. We'll see.
Because I know
I'll tell you how it goes.
Wendy, I know what that envelope looks like for jury duty. I threw it in the trash. I'm not paying for parking. It will cost more to park than I get paid to make. You know what? You know what I got? I was there.
That.
I was on that one, and it was a drunk driving and a manslaughter. 2 people got killed because of drunk driver, and so it went on for a while. It went on for almost 2 weeks, and I got a check in the mail for $90 for the 2 weeks. I didn't have to pay for parking.
See, that's really problematic.
And I was working at a job where I made a hell of a lot more than that, and so.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, but at least they paid me, I guess. One and only time I got a summons, my boss called them up and said I couldn't go because I need to finish the smelly garbage truck that was in the shop. He said he didn't have to go. Well, I got out of it many times because I was in the military and I could get deployed. And I
blocked the address. There it is. It just comes on a little.
It's a card, yeah.
Card, and there's a number you have to call to schedule.
So, but both the times I served was in Ohio.
I'll bet you this is voter roll verification too. If you don't call, they probably take your name off the voter rolls. I'll bet you. It makes sense.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
They got to expunge that at some point.
So, next week, I've asked like several times. Get churros through welfare line. Many people
can't. I don't think anybody wants to do next week.
So they don't want to do next week? Oh.
They don't want to have opinions.
So Les the Saber just sent another picture. So nobody wants to come up with car. Maybe I'll just choose something. Well, we did roadsters a couple of weeks ago, but I don't think we did convertibles. I don't want to do convertibles. How about we do brand new cars? No, let's not do that. Luis says, well, I just go in used cars tomorrow and I got to buy a new car. What? What's Luis say?
You got to buy a new car? I don't know. He'll tell us.
It's sort of mixed up, yeah. So this was Les the Saber sent this in. Looked kind of, our yard kind of looked like that, only we didn't have so many icicles. We had one giant icicle that I got a picture of. Next week, coupe utilities. Coupe utilities. What the hell's a coupe utility? Is that the one that has like a fiberglass it's like a humpback thing in the that they did in. Maybe you can look that up. Coupe utilities.
I got
That's like a phrase we don't
I'm
hear.
doing it.
That's like a phrase we don't hear here.
Coup de
Here.
grace.
Wendy, I know my van is getting fixed on Friday. I can't wait.
Yay, Wendy! Are you still driving it, shaking like that?
Ray, frozen car is not bad. My favorite muscle car next week. Buddy Carfon says my favorite muscle car next week.
Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Coupe utilities.
Coupe utilities. Well, that's like that's a ute.
Huh.
Well, we could do that, but then
We
here
already
in the
did
U.S.,
that all the time.
all we have is rancheros and El Caminos and.
Oh, that's utes. We talk about utes every week.
Is
when
that
we're
what
in
a
the
ute?
shop.
Is that what a coupe utility? Coupe utility is where the term. Oh, okay. I just thought it was utility. I didn't know it was coupe utility. Hmm. Well, we done pickups. Man, look at that. Look at that one. That red one from Wikipedia. That is a what is that? A Monaro based. It's the one that was supposed to come here as a Pontiac, El Camino like car, but they didn't do it. The stupid chicken tax thing. But that'd be a nice thing. Let's get back to doing a year.
That
Any
might be a
left?
good suggestion.
Oh, that's something. Olive says let's do a year. I don't know. Let's do a year. You want to do a year?
Yeah. Pick like a year in the 80s. We haven't done
in
much
the
in the
80s.
Yeah.
What is there in
80s
the 80s? Yeah, but it's like when everything started going. Yeah.
Well, to make them work. They have to think of some good ones.
Kevin goes, "Yep, to the 80s." Did we do? I don't know.
Then it's going to get
Commodore.
a bath.
It's a Commodore
Wendy,
base.
do them a favor and give it a bath before they have to work on it. There's nothing worse than working on a really dirty car. If you're able to, give it the bath real quick first.
And
if
they're
you get a clean day, a dry day, or
they're working underneath. When you get back, it's going to have handprints all over the side from underneath.
Well, maybe, but
no, that would be a really
just
greasy mechanic.
If it's like covered in salt dust and stuff like that, if you're able to splash it off a little bit, that'd be good. If not, that's okay too.
See, Olive says try 89, bad or good, and then Mexican Spec says the 80s when things were coming back. Yeah, I guess. All right, 89. What the heck? Want to do 89? You wanted 80s. That's well into the 80s. That's this far from the 90s.
89. Wow.
Kevin Smith says 69 is my favorite year. Yeah, but that's not in the 80s.
We'll get to 69.
We'll get to 69 at some point, I guess. 69 was pretty good. 67, 68, 69, 70, those were really good years. Everything in 69 was cool.
They can't all be the best year. I think 1989, it's hard to believe how long ago that is. 1989s are antique cars.
That seems like
antique cars.
And JB
from
says
1989.
JB says I like doing it by year. Mexican Spec 1990 was the last year of the 80s. Well, I don't know.
No.
I guess we're going to have that argument now.
No. 1989 it is. Send us some pictures to buckduckcampo@gmail.com for next week. Or
Luis
get them
goes,
ready.
Luis goes, how about toys? You know what?
I want to see your favorite.
If you got toys of 1989 cars, I'll show them.
That's right, Mexican Spec. He says 1989 is not an antique wife. That's right. That's a young wife.
It would be a young wife. Let's see, what would that be?
26. That's a very young wife.
There are wives that were born after 2000 that are not all that young. They're 26, 25. What I think is absolutely hilarious is my 2000 Neon is now eligible for historic registration here. Isn't that crazy? Very good or topless women. Kevin Smith, my ex-Cougar was a 40. Oh, my ex-Cougar was a 48 model. Okay. That kind of Cougar.
And toys.
Senior says, good night, good people. Okay, toys too. All right.
All right, I want to see your favorite car from 1989. I want to see your least favorite. And I want to see the ones you hate. I want to cringe. I want to be like, oh God, that's awful. What were they thinking? All right, so send me some of those. And I want to see some motor pictures from 1989. Like, what was the bleeding edge technology that you were amazed?
JB, a 2001 Aztec is a historical vehicle now?
Yeah, in some places it's like
What a horrible looking car.
20 years.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
classic.
They're kind of weird. You know what? I kind of like the front end on them. What I don't like is the wheels look out of proportion for the rest of the body. They need like really hogged out wheel wells with
Yeah, they
big
haven't figured
tires.
it out quite yet.
Granted, Chunk, be careful, Barracuda. You'll get Kim excited. Mexican, never tell a lady's age. She will tell you if you give her time to do the math. JB says yes. Oh, God.
It'll be all K cars and minivans? It could be, but there's some nice performance cars. Actually, by 1989, there's a lot of international cars. Like foreign cars that are performance or, high luxury cars. I want to see some variety here, people, not just old Mopars. Come on.
Mexican Spec says we saw an Aztec in Veracruz in a garage the other day. It hadn't moved in a long time. JB says Turbo Grand Prix was a hot car in '89.
There you
Okay.
go. See, they made some cars. There were performance cars. There were muscle. There was
And that's what
trying to be muscle cars.
that's a third gen Camaro and Firebirds. Yeah, those were pretty nice.
Corvettes, and there was lots of custom cars being made by '89.
1989. This
Please
Mexican
don't send in foreign cars.
Mexican
No.
Spec. Wait a minute, Mexican Spec.
There's
Now you're
foreign
just like,
cars.
no, this is crazy. He says 1989 Firebird Formula. Please don't send in foreign cars. They're boring. Mexican Spec. All you sell are foreign cars. Every car you sell is a foreign
They're
car.
American cars.
No, well, they're Mexican cars.
Mexico is America.
Well, but he's selling them to the United States, so that means they're all foreign cars.
Depends on how you look at it. Ask Bad Bunny if they're foreign cars. He'll tell you. He'll say it in Spanish.
'89 was a transitional year for a lot of things. Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's '89 cars I liked.
Ray asked what years were the 454 SS truck. I don't know, Ray. Maybe we should look it up.
I like '89 Corvettes. One of the later C4 Corvettes. JB, my TPI powered GMC is '89. Okay. Mexican Spec says not foreign to me. Okay, and that's another thing I want to do next week. If we're doing, man, we did this whole thing and we didn't look at one Mexican Spec station wagon.
There's still time. We're not done yet, or are we done?
We're getting close. We're getting close. I mean, if he wants to send in,
didn't he send anything this week?
Well,
he was traveling.
He's probably pretty tired, you know.
Well, let me see if I can find him on Instagram. I'll just see what he has up real recently.
His Instagram page has changed a lot, hasn't it?
I don't know, but I'll pull him up on Instagram. What's this picture here on your screen?
That's Leslie Saber's
Icicles.
Icicles and snowsicles.
Let's see.
Mexican Spec says all the vehicles I have sold are U.S. manufacturers. VAM, VAM, VAM or VAM, however you pronounce it. It is owned by AMC, but it also is owned by the Mexican government. I know, I've read it.
It looked up Mexican Special Forces.
She put Mexican Spec and it came up Mexican Special Forces. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay, let's see if we put him up there, and we'll just like go through and see a couple of them.
We'll just look at a couple, just for fun.
Yep. See if we scroll down and see if you see any station wagons right off.
Station wagons right off.
Oh, there's that Matador I like. Man, there's that. It just passed it. It is a yeah, the yellow headlights. The Fairmont with yellow headlights. Was that a wagon? Wigan? A wagon?
Man, it's
Wendy
big.
English is taken off. She says, "Good night. Good night, Wendy." Oh yeah, he did. I knew he changed something. Now he's got like these zoom in, zoom out things. Makes it hard to show on here. No wagon.
We're not going to look at. Whoa. Did you sell this one yet? Mexican spec. It's a Super B 360.
That's got a 360 in it. Okay, that's the one we showed him.
Does no? It says only had the only V8 in a Duster in Mexico was to buy a Super B. See, I don't like it.
So it says under the hood is a 360 made it to a 4-speed manual transmission. That's a hell of a car. It's got a tack out on the hood. Dude. I bet he'd like to drive that to Veracruz. Oh, Mexican Spec says, no, it's not for sale.
No, he says.
Oh, it is for sale. No, oh, I see.
That is a nice looking car. Look how nice the interior is. Yeah, I could do without the zoom. I'm sorry, I don't mean
I don't
to be
like
critical.
I don't like the
Mexican spec,
zoom either.
but
It makes it hard to show on here, but that's
yeah, we're being really critical. But the car, that car is super cool. Let me see if I can fix this freaking picture so you guys
yeah,
can
make
see
it
it
zoom.
well.
Yeah.
The trunk is clean. The car looks. Is that all original? Maybe it had a repaint, but they put the decals back on it.
There's that filler neck we had to change.
Yeah.
We got a couple of those. Man, that looks so familiar.
Mexican Spec says he would. Oh, there's the engine. That is a 360.
Look at how clean that is.
Yeah, somebody really did a nice detail on this car. Very rare car, 360 V8.
And look at how clean that thing is.
With a 4-speed. That's a lot of car. I don't know what they're asking money-wise. That's a very desirable vehicle. And the fact that it's got a story, it's come from Mexico, you got it through Mexican Spec, that's pretty neat. But all right. I'm going to change.
Mopar might want that.
I'm going to change just because I can't handle the zooming thing.
Yeah, the zooming thing's
but
really
the
hard.
car is amazing. So I'm sorry to be sound critical.
Well, there's another one I liked.
Here's a wagon. Let's see what this wagon looks like.
That's kind of rough looking, which is good.
It's a starter car. It doesn't look rusty. Oh, this might be in Mexican Spec's driveway.
Is that in your driveway? Is that one of your cars?
See, this one has comments instead of a description of the car. All right, I'm gonna.
Okay. Oh, and there's one of those that has a Pontiac nose on it. Oh,
is this
there's
the one
that
that he just sold?
Could be.
It's just like the one he just sold.
Nope, this one has a 5.2.
Olive says the interior on that is just like I did my Duster, only I don't have the console or the buckets.
Oh, and Mexican Spec says that is my car. Good. That is my car.
Oh, okay, okay.
Chevy wagon, 69 Chevy wagon.
Hey, there's another one of those things. Man, there's one of these close to me. I'll have to not look at it because I want it. Oh, there's a Valiant.
Yeah, it says Valiant on it.
Let's look at that. 70 Mexican Spec Valiant with a slant 6.3 on the 3 on the tree. In 70, were they still putting them on a tree? I thought they would be on the floor, even a 3-speed. Well, that's a pretty front end on that car. Mexican Spec, he's always finding some sweet cars. And it's Mexican car, no rust.
Yeah.
Mexican Spec is exhausted. He just did a big delivery thing. If you guys weren't here when he came in, he just got back from the delivery thing.
He drove over 1,000 miles. What was it, 1,100 miles?
And then he had to come home, 3 different
Oh, yeah.
changes.
You had to go get it, come home, and then go 1,100 miles. And then fly home on 2 flights and a bus.
Yeah, he's worn out. So normally he'd be here telling you all about it. But
okay.
We do appreciate Mexican Spec. He's always here supporting us and commenting in the chat. And we love to see him and Mrs. Spec having success. And they're streaming on Sunday nights now.
Oh, JB said something. I was like, what? And then
and
he
most
corrected it.
Saturday afternoon and Sunday night. And when they do a delivery, they try and take a stream along with them.
As usual, when they do a stream going somewhere, it's a good stream. And he went on one road that was horrible. And man, we rode along with it. And then he was on another road, the road you went to after that. And it was a great road. And put some of our roads to shame.
There's a 94 Mexican Volkswagen Beetle. These little cars are so cool.
Yeah, can you imagine they built those all the way into the 90s?
Oh man, this is so neat. This is like really neat. Can you imagine having one of these? This is so cool. I mean, look
at the steering wheel. It looks like a rabbit steering wheel. So it's obviously a later model than we ever got.
They are so little. Yeah, they have fuel injection and everything like that. But it's still 32 years old. That's neat.
Yeah, see what JB said. GM cars still had 4 on the tree in 75. And I'm like, what? And then he corrected it, 3 on the tree. Vans until 83 and trucks all the way to 87.
And here's that Volkswagen Omega.
The Omega.
Are those all gone now, Mexican Spec?
I think he said he had.
Or is there still one of these around?
Customer that wants another one of them. The customer bought one, wants another one, I think.
I can't do this video.
Tavo says...
That's a neat little thing, too. There's another one of those cool Volkswagens.
Tavo says, our last 3 on the tree was the XF Falcon up to 88. Rare in a sedan, but you'd kept it that long. JB says, when I first came to this live, Racer sent Buff a pic of a Toyota Hilux with 5 on the tree. Man, look at that. What is that, a 71 or a 72? Don't know which. Oh, it's a 71. I like 71 better than a 72.
We found a wagon, so even though it's
okay,
video,
good.
I'll
okay,
let it go.
So that's what we'll do. We'll do the wagon, and it's a 71, and I love 71 Fords. I don't know why I like that front end. I like it a lot, and I like the dash on a 71 Ford. Just what a nice car. I want one. I want one. What's you want for that? Just see that dash. I just love that dash. I don't know why. I just do.
That is kind of neat. Got the air conditioning. Boy, that's rare in Mexico, isn't it?
It's under dash air. It's an
that means aftermarket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have a lot of air conditioned cars in Mexico, did they?
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of
5 on the tree I haven't heard of. Yeah, that's really wild.
Yeah, it needs a little work back there, but that's okay. What is it? It's got a 302 in it. It's a 302. Yeah, I don't know if I like the zoomy thing.
No, he said he's not going to do it anymore. There's editors that when you put the pictures in, they automatically do this like slideshow thing. But this is like one of the default features.
Buff's brick wagon in red. Yeah, I wouldn't do it to a 71 Ford because it just looks too good. I'd have to do it to an ugly one. That looks like a stock Ford compressor though. But the air conditioning's under the dash. So.
Well, yeah, but those compressors were real.
Look at that, and that phony baloney wood stuff's in good shape. Well, and they painted over it in the tailgate.
Well,
but on the side, I see some little flaws in it, but it's okay.
You could get wood, replacement wood stuff.
Oh, Mexican Spec says 351 in Mexico. Oh, so that's a 351. Man, okay. Let's be done with this tonight.
You're calling it?
Yeah, we're
well, that's fair. Are we going to do back on Thursday?
We're 2.5 hours in, and we have Why wouldn't we go do anything on Thursday?
I don't, I'm just kind of, that's the way I'm saying that we'll be back on
Okay,
Thursday.
okay. Yeah, I expect that we'll be in the shop on Thursday night.
There's a real good chance. Yeah, the weather's supposed to be fair, and yeah, we're kind of chomping at the bit to get back to it.
Man, it felt good to be in there last night, except it was
It
just
got cold.
it got cold. I was freezing
Yeah.
cold. So, but after today, it ought to be much warmer in there.
It'll be a lot easier to warm things up when it's not in the 20s overnight.
So, everybody, thanks for being here. Kim
Yeah,
usually
you guys have been a great audience. We appreciate you. Thank you to Mexican Spec and Kevin for being here. For everybody who's sent in photos. Tim says it's time to go turn on the bedroom heater upstairs. That's right. Put your feet up. Relax. We had fun. Enjoy the nicer weather. That's right. Sitting on your ass won't finish your projects. Now that there's not so much fear of frostbite, you can go at it. Try and take advantage of the day. Seize the day, as they say. Everyone who is still here gets an additional 3 points for sticking it out to the very end. I'm sorry I did not award more points today. And we will be back on Thursday.
Good night, everybody.